Welcome back, guys, to the Foreign Entities Podcast. I am your co-host, Victor, joined with Jose and Will.
You get a yo. What's today's date?
Today is July 7th. Nope. It's 7-11. It's July 11th. Free Slurpee Day. If you guys listening to this next year, get your free Slurpee.
That is if the Earth is still around next year.
What, are you going to say it's going to disappear? I think the Earth is still going to be here. We probably won't.
Exactly. 7-Eleven is not going to be around anymore. The greatest tragedy of global pollution, we lose all 7-Elevens.
And we have to revert back to the Stone Age.
Yeah.
510s.
Yeah. You know how long ago Slurpee machines were invented?
No. Do you?
Neither do I.
Jesus.
Wasn't it the 90s? They rolled them out?
There you go. There you go. If we go back to the Stone Age,
Or 80s.
we have to wait
No, it was
until the
80s.
90s again.
80s.
They rolled them out first, right? Or 70s? 60s?
Was it in Stranger Things? The ice scenes?
Yes.
Then it was the 80s.
That doesn't mean they brought them out. They probably already had them still.
Was it in Stranger Things?
70s?
When?
Huh?
Like what? Oh, the Slurp. Yeah, the Slurpees. Spoiler alert, Alexi.
Yeah. Poor guy.
What, is he
guy.
dead?
No.
I don't care.
Spoilers.
He is.
Jeez.
He died.
All right. We're going to label this right here, spoiler alert, for Season 3 of Stranger Things.
Well, too late. I already swallowed some of
But
it.
it was a small bit.
Oh, you guys going to talk about this for real?
No, it's just, I mentioned.
Will's a hater
I'm not a hater.
of the show.
I'm not a hater.
Will hates children.
Yes,
Yeah, that's true. I do hate children.
It's a good show.
Listen. I'm not gonna sit here and tell everybody that it's not a good show. Okay, maybe it is, probably is, but when I tried to watch it,
What did you watch?
The first
I watched the first like 4 or 5 episodes,
Okay.
Shit.
and it was so fucking. It was just like Game of Thrones, where it's just not interesting and boring at all. It's fucking just stupid and boring. I don't like it.
You're making a lot of haters.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Listen, because I was telling Jose earlier, in TV shows, right? There's usually like not every TV show is exciting all the time. They're not interesting all the time. There's some boring parts to every fucking TV show,
Of course.
so, but when you get hooked on a TV show, it's because you want to know what happens to certain situations
Right.
and certain people. When I was watching those 2 shows, I was like, I don't really care. I don't really care what happens to these people. I don't really care how it works out. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing in those 2 shows grabbed me to the point where I was like, I gotta keep watching. And they're just boring. Just boring. I don't get it. I don't get the hype.
Well, with
Is there
Stranger
hype?
Things.
Is there hype around Stranger Things?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
there definitely is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
The
Mhm.
first season did very well, just because of the nostalgic factor.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
figured.
Second season amped it up higher, but there were some low points too, like I told you that the other ones.
I liked it. 'Cause
Yeah.
I thought they were going to introduce another girl, another powered girl. I'm like, oh, shit.
That
they're
was the
gonna
whole
fight it
point.
out.
Yeah, but some people didn't receive it well, and so scrapped ideas. Anyways, it's this season 3. They had like posters up and everything everywhere, dude. Like billboards and stuff like that. At the Staples Center in California, they had it.
Because they had that budget, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's right, Victor. You were just in California, weren't you?
I was, yes.
How was that?
It was good. It's good.
What did you go to California for?
All right. So originally, my cousin invited me to go to Anime Expo that's held in Los Angeles,
Right.
downtown Los Angeles. Me, not being a big anime kind of guy, I was iffy. But I like conventions, and I wanted to go to Los Angeles. So I'm like, yeah, I'll go. And, the rest is history. I went.
You know the rest of the story because this is before they were famous.
No, what it was is, like I said, I'm not a big anime fan, and neither is he apparently.
Well,
For whatever reason, he wanted to go, but then like halfway through the day, he's like, well, I'm done for the day. Because it was like panels that...
How was California, just in general? How was your experience?
All right. The first day I arrived, it felt like Miami in a New York setting because of tall buildings and everything, but like just felt like Miami too.
Okay.
But later on the trip, it definitely felt like distinctive from another place. It's like Los Angeles.
Fucking
What was
weirdo.
that face?
Stop.
What was
He was rubbing his beard hair on the microphone. Fucking weirdo.
Sorry.
But yeah, so to put in short, I thought it was Miami New York combined.
Yeah.
But it's definitely its own.
Was it
entity.
hot?
No, actually. I liked the weather. It was cold in the morning and night. And then during the day, the sun came out and it felt like Florida. But it wasn't like humid hot.
It was a dry heat.
Yeah. So even though I walked down the street, it wasn't until I was wearing a cloak that I started sweating. But at night, it cooled down really cold. My cousin was, it's too cold. And I'm like,
Oh, fuck
dude,
that
this is
cloak.
great.
Dude, it fucking sucks over here because it's hot. It's hot as hell in the afternoon, and then it's just hot at night.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't get cool at all anymore.
I think it only gets cool like around 5 a.m. Or at least the AC in my house finally kicks in, like
Right.
because it finally compensates for the rest of the heat.
Yeah.
It finally gets cold at like 5
But
and 6.
even then, it's still like mid 70s.
No, I'm saying in my house.
I'm talking about like outside.
No, yeah, outside it's always hot, is what I'm saying. But inside my house, even though it's nighttime, it's still hot inside my house because of the heat that it retained.
Like I'm looking at the weather report for this coming week. There's nothing below 7, like nothing below 80. Everything's like 80 to 90 pretty much. And it's raining too, which is it's not. There's no sun. The sun's not gonna be out, so it's gonna be hot and raining, humid. That's mold. That's mold. That's all I can think of.
It's getting old.
It's getting old and mold. But New York, it's fucking 76 degrees. They're living a life, but it's raining over there. So.
Oh, it's north of the equator.
Equator. North of the equal waters.
Equator.
But it fucking sucks, dude, because sometimes I'm outside, okay? Sometimes I go outside.
Yeah, as you do.
In that big, I work in like that big ass fucking jacket, and it's like, fuck, dude, like it's hot as shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll be outside for 2 minutes and I'll be sweating. It's not right. It's not right.
I'm surprised they have you guys in those jackets outside.
Well, the people that be in the cars, you feel me? They wear a polo that says security. It's like a black and yellow polo. It's not like the one I had. It's like yellow from the chest up and the rest is black.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a bowling shirt.
Yeah. No.
AutoZone shirts.
How is that going, by the way? Have you gotten that promotion, air quotes, in the car?
No, because I don't think they approved my license because from what I hear, to drive the cars, first of all you need to have a valid license and you need to have car insurance, like your own car insurance. I don't have a car or car insurance.
Okay.
You feel me? So that I don't know how true that is. You feel me?
They just didn't want him to drive.
But
Possible.
Yeah, I would think it would be under the company that they have the car
The
insurance
insurance?
for.
yeah. I mean they do, but it becomes a liability. Like, you feel me? And I don't know. They haven't said whether they rejected or approved it yet. Like they haven't sent the email out, so we'll see when I get back to work. I'll ask about it, but
Oh, so even when you don't get approved, they tell you like straight up?
yeah, they'll tell you.
They don't
it
just
wasn't
ghost
approved.
you and be like,
No.
I guess I never got it.
No. It's pretty crazy though. I'm in the process of like learning how to write reports and shit like that when incidents happen and stuff. I'm trying to move up.
That's
like,
good.
They have like MRT courses. I'm gonna take some like in August. It's like a 3-day class, get certified and shit, and then I don't know, become a supervisor.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, dude, that they make pretty decent money, dude. My one supervisor was telling me like the bonus she got at the end of last year was like $4,000. Like she took home $4,000. Like it was originally like 6, but they took out like tax and 401k and all that bullshit. But yeah, dude, she took home like $4,000. And I was like, damn, dude. Like regular guards only get like depending like $600. Like if that like regular bonus,
right.
Like if you get double bonus, it's like 1,000, like or 1,200, like before tax.
Or you can just play at the casino in the slots and you win the jackpot.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
what, a couple million, right?
Yeah, just easy couple million.
Yeah.
You know, it's like the lottery.
Where no, but you know, the lottery's all luck. Here, it's skill, right? At the casino.
Yeah, Yeah, man. You just gotta know. That shit always pisses me off when I'm at the casino. Like people come, hey man, I know you know which machines are paying out the most. I'm like, dude, I have a go-to joke. You feel me?
Right.
It's they come up like which machines are paying, man. I'm like, listen, dude. If I knew that, I'd be playing at the machines, not working here. You know what I'm saying? That always gets a little chuckle.
Hard.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then they leave me alone. So it works.
Like, fuck that guy.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
He clearly is working for them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The
He's working
ATM, sir.
for the man.
Has a better payout.
Yeah. Play the ATMs. You win every time. Well, not every time.
Depends on what you got.
Yeah, it depends how much you got.
Honestly, like that fucking guy whose receipt I found, where it was
Oh man.
he deposited $700. No, what was it?
Yeah.
He deposited $300, but he was $7 still
in
in the hole.
Oh yeah.
I was like, damn, bro.
That's just
It's hard out
Imagine
here.
it is hard out here. It's really hard out here, dude. I don't need to bring up my $26,000 bill from the hospital. Fucking Christ.
That's why I asked you in California if I could borrow some money.
Mhm.
Because even though I had the money, I didn't want to be broke, like stranded in a different state.
Yeah, and what my thought process was when you asked me, I was like, if he's asking me for money, it's probably because he wants to do something.
Yeah.
Or you feel me?
He wants to buy a mug.
Yeah,
I
pretty
love
much.
California.
I'm like, I know if I was in California, and I was asking for like $10 and somebody gave me 20, I'd be like, oh shit, that's really cool. Like now I can do some extra shit with it. So he asked me for 25 and I gave him 50. You know what I'm saying?
God damn.
Good guy, Will.
God damn.
I mean, and I was just like, nah, he's in California. I want him to have fun. This is my friend. Let him. You know what I'm saying?
What did you do with that extra 25, Victor?
I got an autograph.
From?
So when I arrived there, I didn't know anybody, any of the guests, any of the industry or guests of honor or whatever.
Yeah, you're meeting them for the first time.
Yeah, no, and like I said, I didn't watch anime like that. And I looked on the app because they have an app. I was looking through names. No one. It was like, you know, not even. It was like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Persona 5 stuff.
Persona 5?
Yeah, Persona 5. So one day, me and my cousin. What the?
I'm surprised you heard that shit. I didn't make that noise. It just did. My lip just did that.
Anywho's, me and my cousin arrived early to the convention. He knew of an autograph session that he wanted to go to, and at that convention, you have to get tickets beforehand. You don't have to buy the tickets, but you gotta have a ticket to get in line because there's just so many people. So they try to organize it. So we're in line. We found a ticketing booth, and it was empty. And the guy's like, "Oh, what's up? What can I help you with?" I'm like, "Oh, we want these tickets for this person, that person, that person." And he goes, "Okay, here you go, here you go, here you go." And it's like, "Oh, we're meeting someone else. Can we get an extra one?" Yeah, sure. Here you go. He goes, "Just to let you know, we're only supposed to give one ticket out per person, or you have to make the line all over again." But we did our jobs pretty well, and there's no line. So he gave us all the tickets, right? And as we're leaving, I'm like, I look at the schedule. I'm like, "What's Avatar autograph?" And he's like, "Oh, the people from Avatar are here." I'm like
the Last Airbender?
Yeah,
or
Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's like, yeah, Sokka and Toph were there.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And also Ty Lee. Dude,
Ty Lee
yeah,
is
Tell me, Quilly.
Ty Lee Quilly.
it rings a bell, but
She was the gymnastic one.
okay, yeah. Okay.
Anyways, so they were there, and so while he was getting his autographs, during the same time was the Avatar autographs. So I'm in line, and I see them. And they're pretty cool, pretty nice people, and that's one of my favorite shows. So I'm like, oh, I had to go there. I got an autograph of the poster that they signed, so that helped a lot. Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Don't mention it.
All
You
right,
just
I won't.
mentioned it.
I won't mention it anymore.
All right. What about you, Jose? What's been going on? What's new? How was breakfast?
Ooh, breakfast.
Nothing. I didn't have no breakfast.
You know, cereal, milk.
Nah, I don't eat breakfast.
How was lunch?
You know what I'm saying?
You know, actually, sorry.
Lunch, we went to Buffalo today. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not talking about today.
Sorry, bringing it back real quick. In California, I think it was on the third day.
My fucking balls are goddamn.
There was this market. It's
Gotta
like
get off
a
a
European
week.
style, like central market sort of thing, where the different stores and different vendors selling right across the street from my hotel. And so I noticed there was a sign that said pupusas, and I'm like, oh, let me try Californian pupusas. Compare it here, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I had pupusas for breakfast one day.
He sent me a picture. He sent me a snap and shit. Right? He even had the burnt edges on the side. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of shit to talk when you have the burnt edges. You know what I'm saying? You must be on your shit. You feel me? You come over here with your burnt edges and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's style points.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the cheese was leaking out, so I made that little.
Yeah, no, I know.
You know what I'm saying? And I
know the game.
I was talking about pupusas with Shawty and shit like that, and I told her there's a secret that this old lady taught me. You know what I'm saying? That not a lot of people know how to do because the cheese is the burnt pieces.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if you master the craft
art,
well enough, the burnt pieces will also include some chicharron in it. Or beans. You understand what I'm saying? Not a lot of people know how to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, when they make it, it's more cheese filled.
Yeah.
Whatever. But if you equal it out accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Those burnt pieces will be more than just cheese.
Right.
But continue. Sorry.
No, yeah, that was it.
What was your verdict, motherfucker?
Mm-hmm. Going back to, I recently deleted my Snapchat, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, I kind of miss it. So I go back to download Snapchat, right? And I log in to my old one, the one I had before I deleted it, and then made a new one, and then deleted it again.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll just stick with the account I had. I went back on, and it deleted everybody I had as a friend on my Snap. So I would have to go through and add everybody again. And I was like,
you could do it from your contact list.
But that's the thing; it didn't have everybody from my contact list, like
that you had before.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. It was like it only had a few people from my contact list, that I had as friends before. Like, for example, your name didn't show up on like, the quick ad shit. His name, like Maria, a whole bunch, like everybody in my contacts didn't show up. The only person I had from my contacts was like my sister and Ari. You know what I'm saying? Weird. So, yeah. So I would have to like go and ask what's your Snap? What's your Snap? Like, I'm not gonna fucking do that again. So I just deleted the app again.
Not going back on that shit. The fuck?
Yeah, I don't have Snapchat either. I have it, but the only person I snapped was Jose that one time, and then Lawrence if he's ever said something.
I have it.
It basically
keep tabs or something. I don't know.
Hard
eyes.
That's even me.
Some girls.
The people there, I don't even talk to. At this point, I added so many people that it's just like my Twitter feed, where it's all just girls, porn, nakeds everywhere.
Dude, honestly, that was my Snapchat was pretty much the same. It was dangerous to open in public. Dude. Like,
I know. My Tumblr was like that too.
Because I added like a bunch of those like Snapchat premium girls, like the preview, like the pages and shit.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah, you feel me? Just to. Sometimes I want to see a titty. You know what I'm saying? But then like it was because they separated from like the subscriptions to like who you had as a friend.
Yeah.
But sometimes the Snapchat premium girls would add me as a friend. You know what I'm saying? From the preview page and shit. So they were on my friends list as well as like having them. So when I would be scrolling through like the people like you guys who have regular stories, random titty just pops out. I'm like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying?
Your grandma's in the back.
Yes, POS, okay. Parents over shoulder.
Yeah, man. I hate getting a snap when I'm in the bathroom, man. It gets me paranoid, man.
Yeah, man, I feel you.
I'm about to get in the shower here. Bloop. Fuck, that I accidentally put my dick out. God damn it. It's usually Victor Napoleon.
Which is weird.
No, but that's what makes me more paranoid because I'm like, they'll probably be the only ones like, yo, you just showed your dick, dog. You might want to delete that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're looking out. You know what I'm saying?
That's everybody else is just like taking screenshots of it.
Exactly. You feel me? So I'm like, oh, shit. Did I slip out? You know what I'm saying? Not that much to slip out. You know? Mazel tov. So what's your verdict on the pupusas in California?
They were good. They were better than La Costas.
Right.
But not...
That's not hard to do.
Yeah. Definitely, aside from OP, they're pretty good. Like, you know, you can't beat OP yet.
Yeah,
I know. That second one, even though the first one looked good, the second one tasted even better. I'll tell you. That was weird for me.
Yeah. It's probably hotter.
It was hotter inside.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like burnt. But
that's usually the case. know what I'm saying? Because the one on top is cooling.
One thing about it though
Cool it.
is that you know how
Cool
they
it,
put
cool
the repollo.
Was it bad?
No, it was good. But
It's
you know how
cold.
they have that sauce?
Yeah.
They didn't serve it as a cup. They served it like they had it like basically like hot sauce. They just drizzled it on top.
They had the
like,
audacity to already put the shit on
yeah.
there.
Yeah, and I'm like, listen, let me do it in my pace, you know.
It's disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? At least one from. All right.
But it was so good.
We are given the choices. Free will. He's not locked up, but
Free me.
you know what I'm saying?
Free Willy.
I took Giselle to the OP Pupusas before she left.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It was either Wings Plus or Pupusas. She can't get Pupusas up there. You feel me? I was trying to get her into.
Take it to both.
But she can get Wings Plus up there.
No, I'm just saying, like, it's more. I was like, I gotta get her in tune with the culture. You know what I'm saying? And she hasn't had pupusas, and I already had Wings Plus that week. You feel me? So I was like, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you what this shit about. You know what I'm saying? And she said they were really good. You feel me? I was like, yeah, no.
Does she eat them with a fork and a knife?
Yeah. She's Salvadorian. What do you expect?
Get the fuck out. Don't, because you still do that shit.
Listen,
what we're
dude, I
doing.
alternate. Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Alternate my dick.
Yeah. So,
Will you eat pupusas with your hands?
The thing is, if
goddammit.
they're
She's-
messy,
if
I
she's-
didn't want to get messy.
She said when she's at her house, she'll do it. But when she's not at her house, she won't.
Do
You
what?
understand? Like eat where her hands.
Oh,
You understand me?
get out of here.
Hey, I respect it.
Get
You
out
know?
of here. Where I'm from, bitches don't even use their hands. They just
Where you-
rub their face in it.
Where you're from, they also fuck their cousins.
We're from the same place.
Exactly. That's what I'm telling you. I know. Facts.
Facts.
We're savages.
Like,
I know.
It's not Alabama.
You understand what I'm saying?
Home
So,
Alabama.
it's like, you know what I'm saying? Well, but yeah, the fucking lunch was good. I had a
That's
good,
good, man.
I
That's
had a
good.
good time. Got into the culture with her. You know what I'm saying? The baleada was horrible. You know what I'm saying?
You told me about
The
that.
tortilla felt like it was store bought. You know those tortillas that
Yeah.
the flour ones they have at
Mhm.
Publix and shit where they're already
Oh, yeah.
made. Basically that shit was very thin.
Oh.
It didn't hold the shit that's in it. You know what I'm saying? So it looked like a Chipotle burrito. You know what I'm saying? But not well made. They just made it flat and it was like a big lump and
So,
shit.
by that definition, you're saying Chipotle's burrito are well made?
They're well wrapped.
They were wrapped.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Anyway, it's a burrito, not a baleada. It's a difference.
A baleada is a burrito, isn't
No,
it?
it's not.
No.
No.
Don't ever
it a
disrespect the
Honduran
craft like
burrito?
that.
No.
You know
Is
what I'm
it
saying?
not Honduran burrito?
Well,
Is
if you
that
go to a
what the
Salvador-
actual translation is?
If you ask a Salvadorian, sure. They'll be like, yeah, it's a Honduran burrito. Fuck you.
Isn't that the actual translation, though?
Yeah,
No.
but
It's different.
just saying
the tortilla is
semantics.
different.
Semantics.
The tortilla is different. I
Oh, I'm sure it is. I'm just saying.
it's fucking it's always been weird to me how similar Spanish people are, like Hispanic people, but like there are some major differences depending on what country you're from. You know what I'm saying? Like like the same name for a food can be two completely different things. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
But-
always been crazy to me.
But that's usually like shit that actually has the same name, like enchiladas and shit like that. Like Honduran enchiladas are tostadas in Mexico.
yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like they have the same name, but are completely different things.
But the problem is, if I go to Mexico and ask for a baleada, they're not gonna know what the fuck that is. But if I ask for a burrito, it still won't get me a baleada.
No, of
You
course.
understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why it's different. It's all the same shit. It's just how
they
you-
all use the same ingredients.
it's the flour that's the difference. Like a quesadilla and a pupusa are technically the same shit. It's just one is thinner and the other one's more.
Well, no, think
Okay.
about it.
Yeah,
Think about it.
yeah,
It's all
okay.
technically a tortilla and cheese and beans and whatever the
It's
fuck.
filled.
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
same shit.
But completely, when you think of a quesadilla and a pupusa, you feel me? You know what the difference are.
Yeah.
One is like a corn tortilla with whatever the fuck, and the other one's a flour.
Yeah.
tortilla.
And it's probably just different cheeses. They have Mexican cheeses and then they have it's, it depends
Yeah.
on the cheese. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna put blue cheese in a pupusa.
No.
Exactly. There's a certain technique to it because of the flour. The flour has to hold it together at the end of the day, type shit. Then again, I'm not a cook. What the fuck do I know? You know what I'm saying? A brownie's just a fucking.
Watch out for
Bread.
the Foreign Entities cooking show, guys.
Dude, I'm telling you, when we come out with that shit, we're gonna take over the market.
Literally,
Get Gordon,
market.
get Gordon Ramsay on a fucking episode. Teach us how to cook paninis.
Paninis. Paninis are just what?
I don't fucking know what a panini
I
is.
don't know either.
Aren't they sandwiches or some shit?
Probably.
I think so, yeah.
I don't know.
I always thought it was like a type of bread, for whatever reason.
Dude, French bread is fucking great. Baguettes. I don't want to. Okay, let me stop before it turns into another one of the fucking food podcasts.
What else do we know? We don't know shit. We know a lot about food though.
Yeah, we do know.
Do we really?
You ever had Puerto Rican bread?
All we do is eat.
What am I, Puerto Rican?
I've had Cuban bread.
It's the same shit.
Yeah.
It tastes the same to me. It's just a different flag. But the flags look the same too. It's just different color. Wait, what? Is the Cuban flag and the Puerto Rican flag the one with the triangle and the star?
Triangle?
I don't know.
Triangle that goes sideways and has a star in it.
Diamond? The Puerto Rican flag is like a white star.
We have
At
the
the
world
top.
in our palm, and we're still asking
Blue.
these questions.
It's a triangle.
Half blue, half diamond. Yeah, triangle, I guess.
This nigga said half diamond, bro.
And then the
Yeah,
red and
look,
white
this is the
stripes.
Puerto Rican flag.
Yeah, it's a triangle.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Half diamond.
Is that not a triangle?
And say triangle. My voice cracked.
And this is the Cuban flag.
What?
So the difference is
It's
multiple stripes?
It's
I
inverted.
think it's the colors, yeah.
It's inverted.
It's inverted?
I think, and the stripes probably too, but mainly inverted. You know, you can get
Yeah,
confused.
it's literally just inverted, I think.
Who has the best flag? You know.
Those fucking
Us?
Puerto Ricans.
All right, chill. All right, that's not how you do that. Be careful.
Yeah, it's just inverted.
No,
It's just inverted.
I'm saying who has a better flag?
Honduras.
The Puerto Ricans.
Honduras,
Yeah.
right? Because we're
I like
5 stars.
Yeah, 5-star baby, Blueface baby.
Who has the most design in their flag? Mexico? Why? Because of that
The
eagle.
most design?
Yeah,
Like in general or just South America or Central America?
everywhere. We include
You know how many flags there are, dude?
a lot.
Well,
Florida has a flag.
I don't know about you.
Ugly ass flag.
I don't know about the most design, but I think the Sweden flag. The
Sweden.
Swiss?
The Swiss flag.
Swiss
Yeah,
cheese.
What is it?
It's a pretty big plus.
Boo. Boo.
Might as well be the Japanese flag, just a different shape.
Just a big circle.
The rising sun.
Circle.
Doesn't it signify the rising sun?
Dude, I don't fucking know what flags mean.
Right. The swastika means peace.
No.
Depending where you're
An inverted swastika. Is what
Means
it was.
peace.
Yeah.
The original swastika
Yeah.
means peace.
I'm pretty sure that
'Cause it's
they
a
took
religion.
it and they inverted it.
How do you
imply-
flip something that's symmetrical? Is
Like
the
if you're looking in a
swastika
miracle in a mirror, you know how it's reflected.
Is a swastika symmetrical?
That's what I said. That's why I asked.
It's not symmetrical. No.
But how do you invert it?
It's like this and like this.
Yeah,
So
thanks.
you can.
Thanks for that. Oh shit.
So you can invert it, yeah, because it just you're flipping it.
Yeah, but it wouldn't matter. Like if I flip a cross, you'd be like, okay, that's a
Look.
flipped cross.
No,
Look.
because
But
a cross is the same shape when you
Look.
when you
No, I'm
fold
saying
it.
I'm
Look,
saying when
look,
you
look.
flip
Jose.
it, like you can easily flip it.
Jose, instead of doing that,
Yeah, it's gonna be a completely different thing when it's on the different side entirely.
I see the same shit, bro.
that's the point. It looks like the same, but it's not.
All right, guys. For the audio listeners, he showed me 2 swastikas side by side. That's all he did.
You see how one? Okay, look,
No, I get what you're
An
saying,
L.
but again, it doesn't like
and then backwards.
doesn't have much of an impact. But,
but I
but
mean-
it did.
But it did exactly.
But it did.
But it did exactly.
Because you see a cross, when they turn it upside down, you're like, okay, that's like that.
Yeah, and that's basically what that's doing. Is just turning a swastika upside down.
Yeah, but you can tell,
Yeah, but what's the
You can
difference between
tell as
these
well.
things?
huh?
What's the
Because
difference between
this
these
cross
things?
is this cross is
You made it too much like a plus on that one. I'll tell you that. It's longer.
this cross.
It's the
is
same- it's the same theory.
thing. Yeah.
It's a plus. The cross, I mean. Well, one's inverted, meaning it's like the Antichrist. If we do the crucifixion cross.
Even though wasn't the upside down cross for like some saint somewhere.
According to
Petersburg or
lore,
something.
he was like, I'm not good enough to be crucified the way Jesus was. So put it
that
upside down.
That whole shit is fucking just a big mess. Religion. It's a
It's
big
just-
mess of rules and
If you sum it up, it's just a bunch of people trying to say they're right about how to do shit. Like
Yeah.
basically, they're like, this is how you're supposed to worship this guy. But the guy probably doesn't even give a shit. He's probably like, yo, just love each other, man.
yeah,
Stop.
it's a lot of this is how you're supposed to worship this guy, and the other side is like, that's not the guy you're supposed to worship. This is the guy you're supposed to worship.
Here's
And then
his
somebody's
messenger.
like, both of you guys are wrong. this fat bald guy is the one you're supposed to worship.
But it's crazy because even within those, like for example, if it was just one, even within those, they're like, nah, you're supposed to wet your child in the beginning.
Yeah.
No, you're supposed to wet him when they're whatever. No, you're supposed to cut his dick off. Nah, you're not supposed to do that.
It's a big fucking mess, dude. I'm telling you.
Even the people who worship the same guy are fucking fighting.
Organized religion is just weird, dude.
Organized crime, you mean? I'm sorry.
Ooh.
What's it about?
This is, oh man, I don't like talking about religion, dude. Just in
Gives you
general.
the heebie-jeebies?
No, dude, because it's the same thing with like Stranger Things. So I'm not interested in it. Nothing hooks me, dude. I'm not invested in any of that shit, so I don't want to talk about it.
I like to think a lot, you know what I'm saying? So I get into it, and plus it shapes a lot of people's mentalities and shit like that. I'm like, so I just want to get into it, and I like making fun of people for fun, you know, for fun. Well, at least for me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but when you turn a star upside down, you know, you can see it. Have two different conversations. Nah, but I feel you. A lot of that shit is just rhetorical shit. And you're just like, why am I talking about this, right? Adam and Eve had a kid, two dudes, right? Then they got married. How that happened, right?
Real.
It's like, come on, son. At that point, you stop reading.
Yeah, a whole lot of bullshit rules, dude. Rules are meant to be broken.
I make my own rules.
But sure. I ain't gonna lie to you. If some fucking mystical being came down and said, hey, yo, brother, you gonna have to do something, I'm gonna be like, who are you? Show me some credentials. You gotta show me your passport.
Who sent you?
I need some ID. All right, I'm not gonna be like, oh, it might be high.
For real, you never know. Somebody drug you.
You know, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. Victor, man, you recently switched over your religion.
You're a Satanist now.
Since when?
You went to California.
And what does that do with religion?
Aren't you a Scientologist? Don't you have meetings with Tom Cruise every week about the mothership
And sneakers?
No.
and sneakers?
What could possibly have given you the impression that I'm a Scientologist?
You went to California.
You have Tom Cruise as a contact.
You went to the Scientology building, took a picture in front of it, pointing at it like an old geezer.
Then
show me that picture, because
Like
I
an old
I've
geezer.
never taken a picture. Like
All right, here it is.
Here it is.
We both have it. You're looking at it.
There you
Not
go.
looking
Audio
at
listeners, we just showed Victor.
Yep,
Victor.
we fucking idiot.
If we had a video podcast, you'd be fucked right now.
But since we don't, you guys are fucked right now.
That's how you get them.
Listen, there's 2 against 1.
Yeah, who are you gonna believe? Two liars or another liar?
Two lies make a right?
Sure, Scientologist.
Dude, sometimes I be forgetting where that came from, and then I be remembering, and I'm like, You know where that is? Well, you know where that's from?
I don't.
So I don't know if you peeped when we met DT. Every time he would say something like he hadn't thought of, he would go,
You feel me?
and just kind of point at you.
Yeah, you feel me? Or something like that. So I keep remembering that. It's sticked on. You feel me? Damn, look at these levels, dog.
What are we, high?
They look atrocious. No, they're not high. They're just all over the place.
No.
Look like a cockatoo's hair and shit.
I'm surprised you don't have the video ready for tomorrow.
Me too.
Really?
You usually be having them ready by like...
You should do them the day before.
No, but I mean for hours.
For ours?
Yeah. Usually have
So
those like
what's this?
beginning of the week.
What is this one? I wasn't here to record it, so I don't know.
I guess you'll find out tomorrow.
We recorded it on Monday, ain't it?
I wasn't here.
Or was it Tuesday?
The one I just did?
Hmm?
We
Wasn't it
recorded
Thursday?
it Monday.
Okay.
Monday, yeah.
What the fuck? I worked Tuesday, and then Wednesday I did that shit, and Thursday here we are.
Yeah. I thought it was
Is-
Monday today.
Is it going to be fire, bro?
I hope
Is it
so.
going to be
Nah,
straight fire?
It's some slight. Some.
Sorry, I didn't read up slight on Urban Dictionary. What's that?
Oh, is it gonna be lit as fuck, fam?
It's going to be lit. It's
Slight.
Some slight.
Do you really need a definition of a slight? Like, you don't know what that is?
It's a word. It's
an
not
actual
slang.
word.
If anything, you would need for some.
Wait, this pissed off. I was just saying a joke, man.
Why do you guys always have to ruin my jokes?
Fuck you. How about that?
Fuck yo.
high key.
Welcome to a podcast where people don't get if you're making a joke or not based on your fucking audio.
High key or low key? Really high key right now.
Word.
That one song where I think it's the one Larry June song with Currency feature where he says, "I paid $30 for a box of cereal," and then at the end of it he just goes, I heard that shit the other day. It fucking killed me.
I got you. Oh wait, got your bitch. Da, 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 da. Now she's setting goals.
Now she's setting goals. And then that's it. That's the end of the verse.
Let's play it, bro. Got
That's all I have.
That's all I have. Got your girl saying goals and shit out here.
God damn it, that shit pissed me off.
Wait, that's
all I have. Who was it?
Hard.
Who was it?
Chanel?
Chanel West Coast?
Nah. It was somebody on the Lil Wayne song, I think.
She's just sitting there, she's rapping, you feel me? Blah 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 blah. She gets to a line and then she during the song, nobody's like, maybe you should just finish it. Maybe you should just finish the verse. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's all I have. And then they just let that shit go. Kept it in the song.
Ooh, baby.
I'm not going to answer that.
Why not?
I didn't recognize the number.
That's perfect. I'll answer it on the phone.
Where the fuck is Mac Man?
Mac Miller?
Mac Main?
Dead.
Did she say Mac Main? I feel like she said something else.
I don't know.
She said Mac Man. Where the fuck is Mac Man?
Oh, yeah.
That's all I have.
That's all I have. And then that was it. That's all she had.
That's all she had. You feel me? What time is it right now? Putas, las 4:30. What time you gotta go to work, Victor? Are you going to work, bro?
They haven't called me not to, so yes.
You gotta show up, though. You ain't gotta show up.
What's the worst that could happen?
They tell them to suck a dick.
I need money, so I go broke.
After one day of not
Are
working
you saying they would fire you for missing a day?
on a
Sure.
dead day.
They could.
Why?
Go work with Will.
Yeah, you
I'm
could.
about to.
They're looking for security guards right now, dude.
Oh, yeah?
Knows
Yeah.
that health insurance. is
What
really-
about,
Dude.
What about Jose? I heard that Jose applied to the Hard Rock. How's that going?
Jose applied to Coconut Creek, that little fucker.
I live closer to Coconut Creek.
You live the same distance to both.
Shut up.
You said it the same.
I know. Yeah, but the traffic is easier.
And why did you have to
Coconut.
say my company's name, Victor?
Oh, sorry. God. We gotta edit that out, right?
Copalingi. He said the company I work for.
Yeah.
What was that?
You're trying to get me, bro. I'm not letting this health insurance go. God damn it.
No, what did you say? Oh, you said okay.
Yeah, so make a note of
Yeah,
the
but
time.
He said the hard R.
It's always 30 minutes in where we fuck up.
Yeah.
If you realize, all these times we fucked up has been 30 minutes in.
Did you bleep out what's her name's name?
Huh?
Did you edit out her name?
Her name?
Refrigerator.
No.
Ooh.
No, I haven't edited that podcast yet.
Did you say it was already scheduled to release?
Yeah, you said it was scheduled to release.
No, I haven't said it yet. No, not yet. I know it's coming out Monday.
Car, you said we had a schedule to release.
Yeah, it's coming out Monday.
I thought you had it.
Yeah, I thought it was already uploaded.
Like uploaded, ready to
even
go.
if who fucking cares? I mean, she probably does.
Yeah, she does, but you know.
Yeah,
whatever.
it does.
We're trying to keep it as if it's any consolidation. We're trying. We made a character as far from her, but it's just based on her. We started with her, and then we just made it worse.
Like Shrek.
What do you mean, Shrek is love? Shrek is love.
No, you're basing a character off of a person.
And then you just ruin it.
Yeah.
When I listened to that podcast back, and we were talking about the refrigerator, and I'm like, guys, relax, take it easy. And it's like, I thought we were respecting women out here. You go, oh,
Oh yeah, I am respecting women. I am. Fuck.
Idiot.
I am respecting women. I'm disrespecting an animal.
I like how you say we say the refrigerator. We're talking about the refrigerator.
the one and only
The one refrigerator.
Yes, sir.
Instead of saying
garage
refrigerator.
refrigerator.
We were talking about refrigerator. The refrigerator.
I mean, what does it fucking matter?
It's funny.
article.
The makes it funny.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's why I say it.
Like it's like a proper title.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
the refrigerator.
Like if I called you Nacho, right? It's like, no, we're talking to the Nacho. The Nacho.
Introducing in this corner, weighing in at 375 pounds.
Hey, come on. I don't
1
375
and a half feet tall. The Nacho.
Dude, imagine being a foot tall, 375 pounds.
Dense as fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it's not your business, dude. Wait, what? It's not your business. That's what.
Boo.
Or in the end, we don't have to talk about it, guys.
Fuck you. How about
Fuck,
that?
yo.
Now,
Fuck. Hit the with a
Yo,
thunderbolt, baby.
California got you fucked up with your jokes, Victor. What happened?
Yeah, for real.
I was out of it.
I bet you were fucking a lot of bitches over there.
False.
Affirmative.
On the first day.
I fucked so many bitches.
No. On the first day, we went to the Santa Monica Pier. It was 4th of July.
And then you kissed your cousin.
No, I did not. Just hang around, man.
Mi prima, man. Mi prima. Oh, what are you talking about? It's my cousin.
I'm not Honduran, guys.
Ooh, you hear that? He's
Talking a whole lot of jazz.
about Hondurans, man. What do you got against the Hondurans, man?
Oh, you guys said that you kiss your own cousins or whatever.
You don't kiss our cousins, nigga. We fuck our cousins. This guy.
Disrespecting our culture. You better read about it.
Better read about it. Nigga, the fuck. Kissing cousins. Nigga. That this was.
Gross.
Gross.
Anyways.
Let me tell you, bro, when I heard that shit, man, I was like, man, I gotta watch my butt, man.
Somebody's gonna try to fuck me.
I gotta ask a girl where she from. She said she from Honduras. She gotta be from the other side of the country. I wasn't even born there. I still gotta watch the shit, man. You never know.
Especially you, because you got family members everywhere, dude.
I'm thinking small world. So, ¿quién es esa, man? Tu prima. That's your cousin. You know, like, how, nigga? You know what I'm saying?
But it'd be weird, though, because they'd be saying, like, oh, that's your cousin, but
They not?
they're not even, like, related to you at all. It's like, oh, you grew up with them. Oh, that's your cousin. No, it's
Or
not.
the other way, it's like it's a cousin of a cousin, which makes you cousins by law.
Isn't that like first cousin or something?
No.
What is first, second, third, fourth, fifth?
Okay, so
What are
your
they?
mom has a sister, your
Right.
aunt, and that aunt has a child, and that's your cousin.
That's your first cousin.
Right.
That's just your cousin.
That's just my cousin.
Yeah, first cousin.
Is it first cousin?
First,
I
yeah.
don't think it works that way, dude.
Is it if
Now,
my
if
cousin?
your mom had a cousin,
It's rhetorical.
that's your first cousin.
Okay.
Either that or it's your cousin once removed. One of those ways.
What does once removed mean?
It's up, I think, or it could be the other way.
me
But
tell you
it's
something.
basically up. Wait, let me finish.
Sorry.
So your mom's cousin is, for example, your cousin once removed, and if your grandma had a cousin, that's your cousin twice removed. You know what I mean?
Okay. Okay.
Now, if your cousin, your cousin had a
Okay.
child,
right.
that's your second cousin. Or, okay, and then
Okay.
if that child had another child, that's your third cousin.
That's so fucking dumb.
Let me tell you something. Will.
Or it's the other way around, that your aunt's cousin is, I mean, your grandma's cousin is still second cousin, and the what other one is this one?
So what if my grandpa's sister has a baby and that baby has 6 babies?
your grandpa's sister has
He's a hoe.
6
Sorry.
babies? What?
If my
So
grandpa,
it'd be your mom, if your mom's cousin,
if my grandpa had a sister,
Your mom's auntie.
your mom's aunt.
yeah, and then that aunt had a baby, what would that baby be to me?
That's your mom's cousin.
Your mom's cousin, which makes it your
Second
cousin
cousin.
once removed, or second cousin, one of those things.
Okay.
I always thought,
Interesting.
like, when they said, like, oh,
I'm gonna put
twice
you on-
removed or once removed or whatever, I always thought it was like they did something really bad in the family. And they, like, disowned them or whatever.
I'm gonna tell you something, Will. I'm gonna put you on game right now. I put this on game too because we were talking about this cousin shit.
Oh Christ!
I'm gonna put you up on game right now.
Don't tell me to fuck my cousins.
No, I'm not gonna tell you to fuck your cousin. All right. The thing about it is, all that shit's nonsense. The only reason why there's this thing, like the only reason why we come up with second, third, whatever, is
so
because
people can't fuck their cousins.
so people want
Because people want to fuck their cousins. Yeah.
Facts. You know what I'm saying? So Victor knows a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? He kind of wants to fuck his cousin. He thought about it. He's like,
False.
Once removed. Once removed.
So it's not really my cousin.
So I could go through with it, right?
No, I just saw an infograph on Google. Popped up.
Somebody's interested in fucking their cousins.
Welcome to Alabama.
Yo, chill.
Sweet home Alabama.
No, but that's what I always thought. Like when people are like very technical on that shit, they're like, "This nigga wants to fuck his cousin. This guy wants
Like
to fuck
Ross?
his cousin." Huh? Like, yo,
Say something.
that's.
Say anything. Anything could happen.
I haven't had sex in 6 months. 6 months.
CU 46.
Jesus Christ, man. I have a fucking cousin who used to brag about fucking cousins. Real shit. He be like, man, they hoes, man. I did them shits.
Oh, I know
fucked
who you're
them.
talking about. I know who you're talking about.
I'm like, how do you brag about that shit? You know what I'm saying? But like, how the fuck, even if you didn't, why?
Yeah. What's the point of lying about that shit? It's gross.
Yo, there was these two people that rapped in my school and they were beefing and shit. And one of the disses was like, man, how you dissing me when you fucked your own cousin? I was like, damn, you better have some proof about that, right? And then I talked to the other guy one time. He's like, yo, I ain't gonna, like one time he was telling me some shit. He was just like, one time I accidentally made out with my cousin. I was like,
Accidentally.
Damn.
How the fuck you do that?
I was at my aunt's house and I tripped and fell. In her mouth. I don't know.
Sometimes you go to a party, right? Spanish party. You don't even know the people. You just there, right?
Yeah.
And you're in the jump house with this chick or whatever the fuck. And then out of nowhere, you make out or whatever the fuck. You don't know her. She don't know you. The last names are different. Everything. You feel me? And then come to find out, a couple moments later, they're like, "Oh, you guys met? Yeah. Es tu prima. Es hija de tu tío," or whatever the fuck, right? It's even close. And it's like, ugh. Turns out they didn't have the same last name because they had fake documents, papers. So they go by that last name. And then you made out with your cousin.
You're really
You're really nonchalant at that.
What's up?
Yeah, dude, that was very specific. Like,
Hey, sometimes you make out with your cousin. Bro.
it wasn't. What is it? This guy that just said kiss our cousins. We don't kiss our cousins. We fuck our cousins.
Sometimes you kiss your cousin. Nah, during we fuck our cousins.
I don't like being lumped into this group, dude. I've never fucked my cousin.
Neither have I, motherfucker. You're making it seem like I did.
Victor, I saw your face. You better shut your fucking whore mouth, dude. Don't talk about my cousin like that.
I haven't
Sometimes
said anything, my guy. Nothing at all.
Keep it that way.
I'll say something about your cousin.
Go ahead.
He's breathing. Where's she at? She still live here?
She's minding her own business somewhere, probably.
Is she ever going to be on a podcast?
No.
There you go, folks.
You don't have any people on here? Will?
Like who?
I don't know anybody you're interested in having.
Friends, family?
I don't have any friends. Dude, my friends are already on the podcast, dude.
Right, family?
Who?
I don't have anybody in my family that I would want to talk to that much.
Your sisters?
Nah.
God damn it.
First of all, my one sister's fucking in North Carolina, and my other sister's a cunt, so.
It'd be hard to talk to the cunt, right?
Nah, dude, I'm just joking. Nah, I don't think they would want to be a part of this.
Ask.
Yeah.
And I think my oldest sister's a fucking anti-vaxxer, which kills me because
Because I have. Because I have polio.
because I have polio.
Which
It's good. It's a good thing she doesn't have any kids. My oldest sister,
Oh.
the one in North Carolina,
She married?
Nah, she's dating this white guy though. I think that's what did it. And on top of that, she's in North Carolina, home of the anti-vaxxers. I don't know if you know that, but anti-vaxxing actually came from North Carolina.
Really?
I don't know.
I was
Fact
telling
check.
Jose- Let me finish this candy. Go ahead.
But yeah, man. I mean, I got some people I would ask to be on.
I would not ask my sister because she's an idiot. Can't hold the conversation.
I think Rosie would be pretty funny on the podcast.
Yeah, if we carry it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, we carry every podcast.
Ooh. Ratatatai me. Wherever that's
Bringing it
from.
back to the anti-vaxxer.
Fuck Westy. Sorry. No.
What happened to Westy?
No, there's not.
He's in Jersey.
He's in Jersey.
He's
Bringing
in
it back
Jersey.
to the anti-vaxxer thing. I was
he in
telling Jose.
He's
Will,
on his way to Jersey.
I was telling Jose about this joke that I read.
Even though Maryland's always. Never mind. That's Maine.
Go ahead, Victor. You were reading this joke.
About how one nurse was being like having difficulty with his mom, trying to convince her like to vaccinate her kids, and like she wasn't having. She was like very stubborn about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so she's having, and she leaves the room. She's like, she goes to the other doctor, and it's like I can't get through to this person. And it's like I got this. So the other doctor walks in, and it's like, oh, so what seems to be the problem? And it's like, oh no, all this anti-vaxxers stuff. And in the end, he goes, all right. Well, have you ever considered that this anti-vaxxers is just a propaganda by the Russian government to diminish our United States population ready for an invasion? And apparently that worked because that lady just jaw dropped, and seconds later, when the other doctor comes back, she's like, yeah, so I'm ready to vaccinate my kid. So the moral of the story is fight stupidity with other stupidity.
I thought that was going to be funnier, dude.
Yeah, you don't joke about the Russians, man. What's wrong with you?
I wasn't joking about the Russians.
Did you know our president's Russian? I don't know if that's true, dude.
Yeah, man. Come on, son.
I just say shit.
Hey, what do they do in Guatemala? Fuck
They
sister.
touch kids.
They what?
Sorry, that was the first thing that came to my mind.
I actually didn't hear him.
Thank God.
I think he said you guys touch kids.
Yeah,
but
that's
I could
what
be
I
wrong.
said. That's what I said.
You know what I'm saying? I also heard him peak a lot, but whatever.
Oh, damn it.
He's over here
I
playing
don't
a
know.
game on his phone and shit. You don't know if they touch kids or not?
No, I don't. I don't know what they do.
I don't be out there.
I don't.
I be a V. I be a V. Fucking bitches. I see you, Victor. See you, dog.
Thanks.
We all see you.
Everybody was trying to say some shit over there at Cause of Peppers. I held it down for you, dog.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, let me hear this. What were they saying?
Hmm?
What were they saying?
Nah, cause Giselle had came up to me, right?
Of course. She was the one that started that. Fuck.
You got cut off there, Will. Fucker.
Fucker. All right, nah, she came through. You know the paper thing that y'all use for the
Right. The cash out slips.
the cash outs and shit. You specifically, I don't know how the fuck you do it. You're like fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi or some shit, and you tear the paper up
Okay.
without it like tearing
Right.
or whatever the fuck.
Uh-huh.
Like your sister man, right?
Edward Scissor Fist, yes.
So she comes up to me. She's like, I can't find the scissors. Can you do it?
I
I'm like,
lost the scissors.
and I was like, I'm not sure how to fucking do this, but I'll figure it out. She's like, I can tell Carlos. I'm like, fuck Carlos. You know, Carlos was there. It's like, I'll try to do it. And I go to do it, right? And I hear goes, and I fucking tear through like a cross, like a lightning bolt and shit. And I'm like, yeah, I can't do it. And then Carlos comes and says, I don't know how to do it either. I'm like, only Victor can do this shit. He's like, that motherfucker, he's into arts and crafts and shit. And then Carlos goes, yeah, I'm Victor, and I'm into arts and crafts, and then I join in, you know, because I'm a good friend. Arts and crafts.
I like making fun of people. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then I switched it up. I was like, nah, don't get it twisted. All right, that boy in California right now, he over there fucking over somebody's bitch right now. I'm saying he got flown out. All right, he got flown out. He be over there. He pulls up on him and he fucks him wearing a costume. And then Giselle goes, "Wow, in the costume?" I'm like, "Yeah." So he makes his own costumes. That motherfucker puts a glory hole on the bottom. He makes it specifically for him, right? Puts a nice little hammock hanging out to the front, right?
A banana hammock.
Puts a tuxedo on his dick with the bow tie.
You're really fascinated about my costumes, huh?
I thought you were gonna say you're very fascinated with my cock.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Bro, listen, bro, I gotta hold it down for you, dog. You a pimp. You understand me? Just saying, dog. You know what I'm saying? You over there slaying boys.
You over there slanging dick.
You know? Pulled up in your Spider-Man costume and shit.
I didn't.
Right?
actually.
Put the goggles in, right? So you can dive in face first.
Ooh.
Baby. Thwip.
Flip.
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh, sugar. You want to
Let
go
me
down
tell
on
you.
me? Yes.
Let me tell you, at this convention, dude, yeeks
Yeeks.
everywhere.
Everywhere? I
Everywhere.
bet, dog.
No,
you,
I'm sure, bro.
You was scoping, dog. You had the night vision goggles on, even though it was daytime.
Yeah.
You were looking for the dark ones.
Yes.
You're looking for some chocolate flavor. Right, Vic? I know what you into. You like the dip in chocolate?
No.
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 What do you like,
No.
dog?
He likes
He likes the pearly whites.
No.
What do you like, motherfucker?
What am I think? What I like about what?
Women.
Oh, all types of women, dude.
What I like about you. Fuck
dude,
you.
I love women, dude.
Dude, any shape.
Any size.
400-pound plus, baby.
It's what's on the inside that counts, okay?
You murderer.
I like to split you open and dig inside. Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Victor's always low key about his preferences.
Yeah.
He don't want to get in trouble, man.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's pretty much it, yeah.
But you should hear him when we're not on record.
He's like, I want me a brown sugar, fattest ass, thick thigh, cankles.
And I want them all natural, none of that fake shit.
You know what I'm saying? Eat her cornbread.
Cornbread.
She cake box for some reason. You know what I'm saying?
Eating
Bacon in the
food.
morning.
Dude, you ever seen like a
Grits on-
female with some really bad implants, like ass implants and shit?
It should
There's
be
this
backwards.
one lady, bro, that comes into the casino, and she fucking, it's like her legs are fucking 2 little sticks, and then a huge ass, but
most
you
of 'em.
know it's fake.
That's
Yeah.
most of them that use implants.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like
Why? It like if
Like,
you have the ability to actually change it.
why don't you do something that looks proportionate to your body?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it looks gross, dude.
I guess in the heat of it, they're like, give me a big ass. And
Then
then,
again,
Hi, I'm Selena.
and then they forget about their legs.
you know,
feel me?
beauty
Yeah.
is in the eye of the beholder.
Beauty is in the eye of the behemoth.
Yeah. Beholder.
Don't implants cause cancer now?
Dude,
Isn't that a thing?
everything
What doesn't?
causes cancer,
Huh?
dude.
What doesn't?
Chicken. Not playing. Pussy.
Plus, that's yet to be proven. As
Unless you got AIDS. But that's not cancer.
okay,
Hey,
it's true.
it's a balanced diet. Yeah, dude. You know, there's a point in time, where people didn't eat pussy.
I still don't. No, I do.
We
I'm
eat
just joking,
ass out
lady.
here, guys.
I eat
Girls?
pussy, and I eat ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I eat ass. Damn, dude, is your tongue still in it, bro? Talk.
Talk.
Yes, yes.
Yes, I eat ass.
Do it.
Thwip.
Oh man.
It's funny.
If your girl says she want to eat your ass, you let her. I feel like I've asked you this many times.
Oh, yeah, we've definitely
never
talked
on
about
the
it.
record. Is
Huh?
what it was. Never on the record.
On the record.
Not on wax.
On the record. On the wax. You feel me?
You let her eat your ass. Yours.
If it's like the love of my life, you know what I'm saying, and I know that we're gonna be together forever, you feel me?
How would you know?
Oh, you believe in
How
love,
would
don't you?
Yeah, I do, man. I'm a one woman man. You feel me?
You can only
Respect.
get one woman, man.
Ooh.
Sorry. Continue.
And she was like, "Yeah, let me just get a little lick in there." You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, "All right,
Go ahead.
go ahead."
She lifts your legs up and everything.
I don't know about that. I'd have to be done.
Doggy
That's
style.
even worse, I
You
think.
can be bent over.
Bent over the sofa.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll do it. I don't let her.
I don't know, man.
We'll cross that road when we get there.
Yeah. I mean,
In the heat
it
of
is.
the moment,
It is what it is,
in the
dude.
heat of the moment, would you be thinking straight, or you'd be like, "Yeah, go for it"?
I'm not be thinking gay.
Yeah, you would be.
This guy over here, yeah, he talks. He don't know how to talk, bro. He's flip flop over here.
Flip-flops.
He went to California, became a Scientologist, fucked a couple bitches, right? Came back. He ain't thinking straight. Think he got it gay, no. Listen, man, be wherever you want to be, man. Right?
Yeah, well, be who you want to be.
Okay. I want to be.
She's sticking a finger up your ass. You let her?
Of course.
She's already down there.
Get that prostate in.
It's the same situation, man. I'm not just letting anybody stick their finger in my ass. Like, you
they gotta
feel
be
me?
special.
They gotta be special.
They gotta
Dude.
buy me dandelions and shit. You gotta take me out shopping.
They gotta be special. I'm not just letting anybody go down to the restricted areas, dude. That's why they're restricted.
You have a special permission.
Everybody can't come in here.
clearance.
What would you do if Victor became gay in the future? Would you be surprised? Ooh.
Would I be surprised if Victor was gay? Oh, I mean, as frequently as he touches me, dude. No.
If I never touch you in a sexual matter, sir.
Not yet.
The way you
Strict-
grab my neck in the car.
Strictly
Ooh.
platonic. Plus, you're not my type. Sorry.
Oh, fuck you, dude. I'm a catch, dude.
Would you be offended if he found you unattractive?
No.
Is that what it is?
Oh, a little bit.
Like if Victor turned gay, I'll be offended that he didn't find me attractive.
You
Like
would?
at least a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Like, come on.
Like you don't have to fuck me, dude. I'm just saying, tell me I'm pretty.
There you have it, folks.
You heard it here first, folks.
You don't want to fuck me? No. Do you want me to fuck you? No, but that's not the point.
Gotta be consensual.
I mean, I don't know, dude. I wouldn't. I don't think I think I would be surprised if Victor was gay.
Who would be the
Gotti.
most surprised person?
Oh, who would I be least surprised?
Yeah, all right, let's go with that. Least surprised and most surprised.
Gotti.
They came out.
Gotti, I'd be least surprised if he was gay. Just the way he talks, dude. I don't know. There's something weird about that boy.
No, I don't.
I'm just kidding.
Are you saying it's weird to be gay? Is that what you're saying here?
No, that's not what I'm saying. All right.
I gotta.
I don't think Gotti.
The
Josue.
that you would be
wouldn't
least surprised.
or you would be the most surprised. Least?
Josue, least.
Okay.
Oh, well, okay. What makes you say that?
I don't know. He's very progressive.
Yeah, okay.
He's
think
with,
so?
He's with the times.
You think so?
He hides it. He hides it.
Well, okay. Well, I
Yeah,
can see him like.
He'll catch on pretty quick.
Sure.
He'll switch. He'll be the first one to switch up.
You think so?
Facts. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think switch completely. Like, bye.
I'd be surprised if
Both-
Raul's gay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. I was thinking. I was just about to say that. The most surprised, I'd probably Raul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could.
Or Fernanda.
Oh yeah, lesbians exist. Title of the episode right there.
You know what I'm saying?
Lesbians exist.
I was gonna say Hendrick.
I would have said Hendrick, but he could pass off. He could pull it off.
Yeah, he'd probably be one of those gay dudes that didn't get fucked but does the fucking.
Sure.
I don't see that. I see him
You
as,
really?
I
Oh,
see him
really?
getting fucked.
Nah, I see him. I see him doing the fucking, dude.
I don't.
I believe
As-
in you, Hendrick.
He looks like one of those macho men with the fucking short shorts.
It's the macho man.
With the 4-wheel rollerblades and shit. But the thing is, he'll own it. That's the thing. He'll own it.
Okay.
There's a difference. He'll
Yeah,
get
okay.
fucked and own it.
Okay, I guess.
I think you're confusing his
Most
charisma.
surprised.
You're confusing charisma with
What?
dominance.
I'd be surprised if Westy was gay because he has a kid and everything.
Is that what? Nah.
Yeah, no.
And just Westy's not a gay dude, man.
He's established that real well.
Like not even a little bit.
He's hidden his gayness very well. That's what we're hearing right now, guys. Westy, you've done a good job of hiding your gayness. You don't have to.
You don't have to pretend anymore.
You don't have to-
We're here for you, bud. We're here for you, bucko.
Oh man!
Don't you know?
Don't,
Don't you know I
Don't
got
you-
the city on lock?
don't you know, bucko?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. You loud as fuck.
I'm loud, dude. I'm away from the microphone.
Dun.
I'm trying to be at least.
Dun,
Nah, I feel
dun,
you.
dun.
But I guess.
Don't eat all my airheads, please.
This is my first one.
I'm just saying, like if you see there's only like 3 left in there, don't eat one.
Message.
There's 3 of them in there, nigga.
Welcome to the message portion of our podcast where
No,
everyone
it's
looks
just
at
the
their phone.
fucking. It's just the bills. Bills need to be paid.
Marica.
If I wouldn't.
Oh,
be
we're going that.
surprised.
We're going that
She
deep.
was gay.
No.
Roberto. He could do it too, right? He looks kind
They're
of.
probably fucking each other.
I don't
dude.
even want to think about that, to be honest.
Why not?
Because he's
Manrique and
old.
Roberto? No.
You need somebody more attractive, huh? For your fantasies, there, Victor.
Says while he's eating airhead seductively.
Who would you want to see, Victor?
Answer that. Let's answer this question here.
Let's get to the bottom of this. You don't want to see Marica and Roberto.
Who do you
I'm
want?
not.
Who do you
I'm
want to
just
see?
saying that mental image in my head. I didn't want to see that.
Who do you want to see?
You and Will.
You want to see me and Will?
Yeah.
We can make that happen.
You heard it here, folks.
Yo, I'll stop giving a fuck.
You
I'm
heard it
talking
here
a lot of
first.
shit now.
You know who I wouldn't be surprised was gay? Carlos. I wouldn't be surprised if he was gay. He's really flamboyant.
No,
No.
I don't see you getting flamboyant.
I do.
Lawrence jokes around all the time about being like a huge homosexual.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, no.
And that's what I'm
Lawrence
saying.
is
At
hiding
first-
something's fishy about Lawrence.
That's the thing. At first,
He is a seaman after all.
he's in the Air Force.
Oh.
He's an airhead.
He's in the Air Force, sir. He's not a semen, as you call it. No, I wouldn't. No, I feel like he wouldn't be gay.
Who?
Lawrence, yeah. Even though he acts the
dude.
gayest of everyone.
Why? Because you're too comfortable with it.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I would be surprised if he came out gay. To answer this question,
Dude, I would be surprised if I was gay, dude.
like you find out. We stopped the podcast. And
Oh
you're like,
shit! I like dick.
late at night.
Oh shit.
Is that why I like these Jolly Ranchers and lollipops?
Is that why I like Victor? That hunk. I got another question for you.
Oh Christ, here we go.
Who would you be surprised that you were into if you were gay?
Dude, I can't answer that question, dude. I'm not.
It's just
It's a simple question.
I never
Hypothetical.
thought about it, dude.
Just hypothetical. If you were gay,
Who would you screw?
listen, we all know Jose's obviously. The hunk.
I'm ready, baby.
What's his name? Charlie.
Charlie Sheen?
No, Charlie.
Charlie Hunnam?
Hunnam.
Charlie Hunnam?
Oh,
Hunk?
from Sons of Anarchy?
Yeah.
The voice
And he just goes on and on about this guy, man.
Dude, he's an attractive guy.
No,
dude. He's
I
good
know.
looking, dude.
I see him, but the way Jose talks about him, I wouldn't be surprised if he turns out gay.
I'm keeping it real, nigga. The fuck? I'm keeping it
I
100.
mean, if we're just talking
if
about
I had to fuck a guy,
No. And that's what we're telling Will.
his first draft pick. The
Will?
fuck?
dude, if we're
Who would you?
like, if you're just saying like
Yeah, just
a guy that I
hypothetical.
find attractive,
Yeah.
dude.
Who would you be surprised you find attractive?
Oh, surprise.
Yeah, that was my first one. But if you want to find somebody attractive, go ahead.
Go ahead, Will. Who would you be surprised by?
That you were into.
Like you're walking down the street and you realize,
Like, oh,
Dude,
shit.
if the thing about it,
Marek is kind of looking good right now.
the thing about it though is like if I was gay,
if
I would have
Like,
high standards.
that's a big if.
I would imagine like everything else is the same except for the fact that I'm gay.
right.
Don't take that snippet out of context. Oh man, I just incriminated myself there. No, like if everything was the same except for the fact, I would imagine it's pretty much like now. You feel me? Where I have like low to no standards. You feel me with females and shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? I mean, some of the bitches I fuck look like men anyway.
Hold on. Hold on. I feel like I'm doing a polygraph test right now. Gotta sit these levels. You know
That's a lie detector test determined.
Ask
You are
you.
telling a lie.
Ask you a couple questions here,
Oh,
sir.
Christ,
Does
here
it
we
look
go.
like men? You've been
So-
That was a joke.
So
kind
if
of path are you
so
going
if
down?
you
That was
were
a
gay,
joke.
you'd be going for men that look like women.
Probably.
Is it
Not men that look like women, just like
manly men?
no, not manly men, dude.
Girly
I'm a
man.
manly man, dude.
Are you?
I like to think so.
Would you take it or would you give it?
No, I'd definitely be given, dude. I'd definitely be the one given. Don't.
All right, so you were like you want somebody.
I just want somebody to love me, dude. That's all I want.
It doesn't matter where they are.
I just want somebody to care about me. That's all I want.
See, that's a progressive guy right there. See, he admits it, right? He'll take Gotti. That's the first person he'll go for, Gotti.
Nah, Gotti's not my type, dude.
You don't know that, huh? You're not gay.
No, I know that.
I'm positive. All right.
I'm positive.
I don't know, dude. It's something I never thought about. You feel me? 'Cause I'm not gay. What's tough about this situation
I see you
is
end up
every
with-
time you say no, I'm not gay, dude. It makes you sound even gayer. No,
you-
dude, I swear I'm not gay.
Oh,
you
you
just sound like a big old gay boy.
You'll take
Well,
Jober.
and there's nothing wrong with it.
He'll also end up with Jober.
Nah.
I'd be surprised with Napoleon.
If he takes Napoleon,
No. No, but to answer your question, who would you be surprised?
that you're attracted to?
Yeah.
Napoleon? What are you
Yeah.
trying to say about Napoleon?
He's not my type.
What's
Are
your
you
type,
sure?
Victor?
Are you sure?
Yeah, women.
Damn, that's a good answer.
What an out this guy. I'm like, okay, Napoleon kind of looks like you. I understand.
Yeah, I hate myself.
Self-loathing here.
So I'd be surprised if I liked them.
Damn, Victor always got a quick out, man. Victor always thinking about shit. And I'm always the one taking the heat.
The thing is, Victor needs those outs because he needs to stand clear of his name. You feel me?
Oh, yeah. He doesn't want to stain his
my
reputation.
name.
Me, I don't give a fuck.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know you're not. You know what I'm saying? Victor, you know what I'm saying? He has
He's
to make
still
sure. He has to make sure.
Fuck you.
Fuck, yo.
Got it ass back in. Motherfucker.
Roped ya.
Motherfucker. I'll be surprised if I was into Yepes.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, dude. Ew.
Hey.
I'm just kidding. I'm just joshing.
Who's Johnson?
Josh.
Oh, dude, stop. I have a coworker named Josh, dude.
So did we.
So did we.
We did.
Yeah, Westy.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about
Yeah.
that, dude.
Westy?
No, not Westy, but
No, I know. I'm questioning Westy.
Would I do Westy?
Would you be surprised if you were attracted to Westy?
No.
You
He's a
wouldn't be surprised?
He's a tall guy.
Tall, dark, and
What are you trying to say? You don't like black skin?
no, I'm not saying
dude,
that.
I don't know. I feel like for whatever reason, like
Westy would be hard to get.
standards,
You mean like buy
standards
me a nice dinner?
for like for gay dudes must be different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We can't really talk about the standards.
Yeah, because like because when you
They
look at a
probably-
woman,
They
right?
probably look for the same shit.
Well, I don't know, because when you look at a woman, right, you're like, oh, her face is cute. You know what I'm saying? She got some titties, she got some ass. You feel me? She looks good. Like you know what I'm saying?
Well, that's
I
what
don't know
I'm saying.
about. I don't know about all that.
That's
I'm
the
not
same.
trying to
If you-
objectify women like
Look-
that.
Oh, no,
you
dude.
know?
Like, because you sum it up. No, fuck that shit, right? Because it's not even you're trying to objectify. It's just people are attracted to some shit. Like,
Right.
there's,
No, that's what I'm saying.
like,
but
I've
like,
seen some horrid
that's
that
what,
I
what
see
I'm
horrid,
saying.
but other people see beautiful.
What I'm
Yeah.
saying is like, what is the standard though?
They probably look for
For
a handsome
them, you know
face
what I'm
and a
saying?
nice physique.
You know
Those
what
are
I'm
the
saying?
two
But
things.
it's the same thing. Like some gay dudes might not want that. They might want like the big old fat dudes, old fat dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like
I figured if you like big girls, you like big dudes. It'll translate. I thought you'll switch that up. Like, I'm looking for a fucking plank now.
I don't know.
Plankton.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, dude.
You look for big
I wouldn't be
tits.
able to tell
you
you.
like big tits. You look for big dick. This is how it goes.
Well, I mean, I would imagine every gay dude that's not taking it or that's not giving it is looking for a big old wiener.
unless they don't like taking it. You know what I'm saying? It's painful. They're looking for a Lego.
True. I don't know, dude. It's,
You like what you like. All right. Love is love.
love is love.
All right.
That's the whole point of this podcast. Is love is love. Love who you want. But do you want to love your dog?
Please stop.
You go ahead.
Yeah, you love your dog.
You leave her out of this.
You leave that bitch out of this.
There you go.
Mm.
Um,
This podcast took a weird turn, dude.
sorry about that.
Yeah, it's mostly your fault. Dude.
Yeah, I like to talk about shit.
Yeah, you like to talk about.
I like questioning the world.
All right, let me
Fungus.
question you.
Go ahead.
What is 2 + 2?
4,
What's 2 + 3?
5,
What's 4 + 5?
9,
What's 9 + 1?
10.
Dixie round. Got him.
What are you fucking 12 years old, dude?
You would like to see dicks in my mouth, wouldn't you, gay boy?
You would like me to be 12 years old, wouldn't you, pedo?
Damn, he got you. Damn, he got you.
When did 12?
Oh no, wait, I
When
said
did-
that. Wait,
When did 12 come out? Who said 12?
Will.
I did. I said, what are you 12 years old, dude?
All right then. Haha. You're a pedo.
What the fuck? I wasn't even a part of this.
Well, you joined in.
That's creepy.
That's creepy.
Dude.
Dude.
I was gonna get equipment from this girl's house.
Yeah.
Who recently switched sides.
Yeah.
I don't know the proper. So
Yeah.
Transgender.
transgender. She's transgender.
Oh, I thought you said
she's-
switching sides. Like she was playing for the.
She used to be a dude.
She used to play for the
I-
Chicago Bucks.
Yeah, I thought she was changing teams.
I don't know what
like-
team Chicago.
Because I don't know the
has.
proper. Because you can't say certain whatever the fuck.
Yeah, you can.
I don't give a shit. Right. I don't want to disrespect.
She's transitioning, or she transitioned. That's the term.
I don't know. She.
He transitioned, or she.
Well, she wants to be
Depending on-
referred as she.
Then she transitioned. She was a dude.
I know her as she right now. I don't know nothing. I don't know her past. I don't know. Rosie just says she's
She's a she.
Yeah.
Did she tell you she's a she?
I never met her.
Oh, okay. Then
So
I-
she. That's
Okay.
it. That's all I know.
Gotcha. Okay. I thought you met her when you were talking. Okay.
No, I went to her house, but she wasn't there.
Gotcha.
Thankfully.
So, breaking and entering. Right.
Well, Rosie was there.
Oh,
It's 'cause I
so
was picking
you're
Rosie.
abetting-
So Rosie
so-
was breaking in.
And you're abetting a criminal. Yes. Okay.
Okay. Anyways, Rosie was there because they were hanging out or whatever. And she
Mhm.
left to work, and I want to go pick her up. So I was looking at the equipment. She asked him some interfaces because I think she's giving it away. Like, you know what I'm saying? She asked if I wanted it. I was gonna take. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. If it was okay. So I was scoping to see what she had, and she had these pictures on her wall, like naked women.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's tits, there's vagine. You know what I'm saying? And there was this one. There's like headshots, right? And there was this one. I'm like, damn, she's pretty. You feel me? Like she looks real good. It was
Right.
like, that's a picture of a guy, and I was like, hey, love is love. I ain't gonna lie, she look good.
He.
It's a she now.
You said Rosie said it was a guy.
Yeah, it used to be.
Oh, it used to be. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's a girl now. It wasn't a girl. I seen the cross-dresser, and it was 4 pictures over. You know what I'm saying? I saw the drag queen. You know what I'm saying? But it was a full transition. And I was surprised because, usually when you see people who transition, usually the surgery is not that well done.
Well, yeah, because
I'm saying?
it's modern medicine.
Exactly. But I was surprised that it was that well done. You know what I'm saying? I was surprised that it was.
And I think what it is they take, like, not medication, but like supplementary
Hormones?
chemicals and hormones. Yeah. So like, if they're transitioning to become boy, they put more testosterone in their body.
Yeah.
So you know,
Some girls put testosterone in their body when they're working out.
Yeah,
And
oh, that's not-
their clits get to be the size of my dick.
and their muscles grow up a bit too. Hair grows on.
Dude, you want to know what's great?
Big clits?
Bobs and vagines.
Bob's and machines. Nah, you know all those like the girls that be having like the OnlyFans and like the Snapchat premiums and shit like that.
Mm-hmm. You were just looking at them? Mm-hmm.
I was. What's great about it is like all those females that have selling content, essentially like selling nudes and shit. They all have all that shit is like already leaked. Like it's all on like Reddit, you feel me, and shit like that. Like I can't tell you how many females I've seen who have like the OnlyFans. I look up their Instagram names on Google, and I just put Reddit, and then it just shows up like everything they have for sale.
That
like,
one guy.
all the nudes.
that one guy
like
that
the
leaked
people
their
who are
records.
buying them. Yeah,
No bootlegger.
yeah,
Here we go, guys. I took one for the team and I bought them. You know,
Yeah.
just for you guys.
yeah. And then
Now
they just
follow my
post them.
OnlyFans here.
And then they just post them, and they have like videos and all that shit. And I'm like, this is great. This is because like I'd be like, damn, dude, I'm not gonna pay for it, but I'm glad I can see it.
I ain't trying to pay $30 for some girl to play with her
Exactly,
shit
exactly,
for 10 seconds.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
But some of them be looking good as fuck, and you're just like, I know I'm not gonna pay for it, so
There was this girl who worked at a restaurant we eat at. I'm not gonna say the word. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I know.
Okay. And she be on Snap, like I follow her on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? But this is so I follow her on Instagram, right? And she does tattoos now and stuff like that.
Right.
Whatever. And she be weird, like she's cool with the girls that I went to school with and stuff like that.
Okay.
So they share posts and stuff like that, like continue
Gotcha.
woman empowerment and stuff like that, or whatever the fuck. Don't let men treat or objectify you, right? But at night, this girl, she's just in her like a swimsuit, just on IG stories, like $30 to come watch me play with my pussy. And I'm just like, it's a turn. It's a weird turn. You feel me? You can do whatever you want. I don't care. But like, what are you really? What lane are you really in?
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying? Because if, like, for example, if I'm over here, like, listen, you know what I'm saying? We got to teach the young generation how to build businesses. All right, And then, like, in the middle of the night, right? I just post, hey, ladies, you ought to see something. You know what I'm saying? $15, 10 seconds with me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Dude, I saw this in one post. It said, it was this girl that said, jobs are for girls who don't know how to sell their bathwater. You feel me? Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some
That
girls
that
are-
Belle Delphine.
Yeah, Belle Delphine selling her bath water, and some guy drank it and was hospitalized and shit.
I don't know if this is like just a troll or a joke or whatever, but I heard that like 50 people already reported that they got herpes off of that.
Well,
That's
here's the
crazy.
thing. Who do you really blame at that point? The people
Well, yeah,
who
'cause
bought it.
Yeah, no.
Well, at that point,
I think what she
Why
did
would
is
you
on the
drink this
bottle.
shit?
On the bottle, she actually says like,
Don't drink it.
yeah, not for consumption or whatever, just for sentimental value.
Yeah.
Stuff like
okay.
that. Like she had to put that warning on
Yeah.
for that reason.
I don't know. I don't know if that seems like some. That's just. I don't think that's true.
Like, I just blame
Could
the
you
people
imagine
for
being
buying
that
that
popular?
shit.
That
Dude,
people
$30
actually
for
buy that?
water.
And it's not
Yeah.
a bottle of water. It's like a small little.
Yeah. No, I know. I've seen the pictures. What was funny though?
You saw her pictures?
I'd pull up though.
What was funny though? I heard on another podcast. It was like she was like, okay, if you get me to like a certain amount of followers, I'll finally do it, and I'll start my own page on Pornhub and shit.
Yeah.
That's new.
Yeah, and then she went and like she got it, and then she made the Pornhub page, and she put like a lot of videos out.
That's the reason why she's popping though. That's the thing. Like that's how she got them. I think
Yeah,
she's
no,
a
but-
gamer
but-
or a cosplayer or whatever the fuck.
But hold on, she was like, oh, she puts the titles as like regular porn titles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was
Bella
like
Delphine strokes 2 huge black cocks.
yeah, or like Bella Delphine plays with her pussy. You feel me? And it's just like her with a little cat, like
Or
a little
her
fucking
actually playing with 2 roosters.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
like
know.
it's the whole fucking. It's like the biggest troll
Yeah.
thing to do, and I'm like, that's hilarious. That's pretty fucking funny, dude. I mean, like, people were mad. People were mad as shit, but I was like, that's funny as hell.
Yeah, because they wanted to see something.
I looked up all the things on Pornhub because I wanted to see what they were, like what the videos were, and I was like, wow, dude, that's pretty funny. And then I picked another flick, and then
I actually did my business.
Yeah,
You know
then
what I
I
mean? I
did
wasn't
my
wasting my
So
time.
after I
Yeah.
chuckled, I
yeah,
continued my business.
after I gave her a chuckle and a thumbs up, you know what I'm saying?
I was there with my dick out. I was like, oh, it's a troll. Ha ha ha. Next video.
Next video, yeah.
What did you just state?
I got things to do.
I mean, I'm probably good.
Not your proudest flap.
No.
flap that.
Could have stayed for the show.
Yeah, that's funny though. But it's just crazy, man. Like the whole thing about it is like all that content is already out there for free, dude. It's not that
Exactly.
hard to find. It's
Exactly.
not that hard to find at all.
But hey, more power too if you make money off that shit. Do
No,
your thing.
absolutely. I'm
do,
like,
do your thing. You feel me?
yeah.
It's a job.
I'm just
cool.
saying, I'm not paying for it. You feel
She
me?
seems like a nice girl too.
Bella Delphine.
Mhm.
Yeah, she probably is.
Would you pull up?
Absolutely.
How old is she?
Like 1920.
Okay, how to ask. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How to
Yeah, I
ask.
had to look up. At that.
Yeah, you old motherfucker.
No. I don't know
There's
what
a
the
lot of
YouTube
things you
channel
look
is
up to make
called.
sure it's okay.
I know there's I think it's Win, 2 I's, WIINE, or Winnie, whatever. He's a YouTuber, and he did this one video where he paid, I don't know if it was 3,000 or 30,000, whatever, for her Patreon sort of thing, like per month. Like he did it just for the joke, but he actually did pay and like
Shit.
said it and then reverted back, because I think it was like a Skype call or something or whatever. You know how different tier lists.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he did it for the joke. Like, he did the video for the joke. But then he did a follow-up video where he's like, she actually replied, guys. And he had a whole video Skype call with her. He's like, no, I'm not trying to, buy anything like that. I just did it for the joke. And she's like, oh, that's funny. So, yeah.
No,
That's
dating.
that's crazy.
No, they're not dating.
That's
he had a girlfriend is what it was.
Ugh.
In a different
fuck
video,
that.
because I actually seen a couple of videos.
That's
In a different
crazy.
video, he DM'd like 100 different celebrities
Mhm.
with him and his friends, and one of them was like, he grabbed his phone and DM'd Belle Delphine saying like, oh, whatever, all that shit, right? Like, oh, I have a secret. I like you. I always did all that stuff. And her being smart, she's like, this is probably a video. She goes, don't you have a girlfriend? And he goes, did you just, did you reply to her? He's like, no, I didn't. So yeah, they're friends, I guess, but they're not going out.
You never know.
That's crazy though. Like, still $3,000. That's a lot of money, dude. That's a lot of money
No, just for a joke.
just for a joke.
Hey man, sometimes you do what you gotta do. Eh?
I guess.
Make some money. Make some money moves. There's a lot of money being thrown around, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It makes you.
Yeah, it makes you think. Like, imagine you coming up with a concept to sell, or a product. You know how many people just blow away money? You know how much you can sell. It
Have
could
you
be
set
the
up our
stupidest shit.
Patreon yet? Because I swear to God, I will start selling feet pictures if you don't.
Because I like
I
for
have.
example,
I've signed up. Yeah.
for
But
example,
you gotta pay monthly.
at the
guys.
convention,
Oh, shit, for
I
real?
think.
I went to the convention.
I
and
didn't.
the whole
We're
mindset.
supposed to look into it. And see
Yeah,
what
yeah,
the-
yeah.
The whole mindset, like, I'm not buying anything because I don't need anything. Like, first of all, I don't have money, but I didn't want to buy anything because I don't have money. So But then I saw a poster that I liked and I got it. But just that one poster, you know. But people are buying like mystery boxes and like action figures and all that stuff. I'm like, and the markup is crazy in a convention. You know, you can literally go on eBay or Amazon, whatever, find the exact same thing that they're selling, unless it's an exclusive thing for that convention, like a pin that they were selling because it was 2019, whatever. Everything else you can go online, look up, and buy at a cheaper price. But people were just buying a lot of things. I'm like, all this money wasted.
I heard on a podcast that one of these guys from like a convention, he used to, because he didn't like claim taxes. He didn't pay taxes on the autographs or photos that he took and get paid from. He would just walk out the convention with like fucking bags of money and shit like that. It'd be like 80 grand for one night type shit. Like that crazy number like that. I mean, you expect like maybe 2 grand, something like that or something. But whatever, but like 10 grand, 20 grand. You know what I'm saying? Just to sign a couple shit.
There's a lot of money to be made.
And
man.
you know, if you catch them in the parking lot, they'll do it for free.
Yeah, true.
Like, do your hustle. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But it's just surprising. It's just surprising.
Whoa, what was that?
I spit in my mouth. That fucking airhead. You know what I'm saying? That's how Victor Girls sound.
Victor. I know, I beat you to it.
Victor, it's me, Satan.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We just gotta figure the game out.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, with that cooking channel, bro, we'll have the streets on smash. You jams first.
Yeah, but I want to give people a good product. You know what I'm
that
saying?
can be a good product. Dude.
I don't want to cheat people.
Right,
we could. Okay, look.
not my
Here's what we do.
I'll return shortly.
Here's what we do. All right. Start the cooking channel, but donate food every episode to the homeless. I don't know.
What?
Something along those lines. Some with charity.
If we make what? Yeah, sure.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So now that he's gone,
We can talk about all the bitches he fucks. Would you be mad if Victor fucked your bitch?
would I be mad if Victor fucked my bitch? If he didn't tell me. Like, if he just...
If he didn't tell you.
Yeah, dude. Because imagine, how insulting would that be? Like, yo, I fucked your bitch. But no, not that. But I'm saying, like, he fucked your bitch, but he didn't tell you at all. Like, you feel me? You had to find out yourself.
Yeah,
that's insulting.
Yeah,
we talked about this with Westy. Like,
yeah, you're right.
It's like, I'd be mad that you didn't tell me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What's
if you got to do it, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and do it. Like, you're just proving the point. Like,
what's off limits to you?
what's off limits to me?
Mothers. That's off limits for me. That's the only thing. I
Yeah.
don't care. You can fuck my grandma. No. You can
Yeah.
mothers. You can
Yeah.
fuck my sister. I don't give a shit. That's her life.
Yeah, just mothers. Yeah, pretty much. Cause I mean, like, I don't know, dude. My sisters are just kind of like, they're just there.
They're
dude.
in their own world.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
we live like growing up with me and my sisters. Like, we were never really close. You know what I'm saying? We lived in the same house. You feel me? But we just never had like
The bond where you're like, I gotta protect her and shit like that.
Yeah. Like, I'm like, I know she's doing her own thing. Like, I'm doing my shit, she's doing her shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're doing their shit. Like, I'm not worried about what they're doing.
A lot of times it's more of a like, you as a guy, you out here, you know, say you over here punching bitches in the back of the head when you fucking them and shit like that. And you're like, damn, I'm doing this, so I know other people are doing this.
Yeah.
I don't want that kind of shit being done to my sister.
Yeah. But at the same time, it's like, with all my sisters' boyfriends and shit, because my sisters have had like good amounts of boyfriends. You know what I mean? And I've met some of them, or a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
And it was always the same thing. I was like, okay, nice to meet you, man. Like,
Nice to meet you, man.
you feel me? There was one of my sister's boyfriends. Well, one for each of them. My sister used to have, like, my oldest sister used to have this boyfriend, and when I was younger, I think it might have been like my 12th or 11th birthday.
Yeah.
He bought me He bought me
your Happy Meal.
No, he bought me 4 video games.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because I had a PS2 at the time.
He bought your love.
Yeah, pretty much that was it. And I didn't ask for it. You feel me? He just kind of did it. You know what I mean? And he bought me God of War.
Mm-hmm.
He bought me God of War and like 3 Mortal Kombat games. You know what I mean? It was like a pack. Oh, like like the PS2 days. They used to have like a lot of games.
Yeah.
It's all together. So yeah, he bought me those, and you know what I'm saying. We used to play like Grand Theft Auto, like Vice City. We used to play that together. You feel me? Like he knew the cheat codes and shit, and he like wrote them down for me. You feel me? And like, he was a cool guy. You feel me? They ended up breaking up, but whatever. You feel me? That's not my business. I didn't really care. And then my second sister, the one that lives right here, her boyfriend is the one that got me the job at the Downtowner.
Yeah.
You remember? He was a pretty cool dude. You feel me? I fucked with him a lot, actually. You feel me? Like, he was funny. You feel me? He was, yeah, your sister's a bitch, dude. I'm like, I know. And then but he was always like, oh yeah, dude, I'm going to marry her, this, and that. I'm going to be your brother-in-law. I'm like, all right, cool, man. You know what I'm saying? I used to tell him all the time, I'm like, yo, when I'm at work, bro, I don't want to talk about my sister. Like, I don't care about your relationship. That's between y'all. Leave me out of it. I'm just here to get a paycheck. You feel me? And I just happen to know you because of my sister. And it would always be the same shit. It was like, he would always bring it up. He's like, dude, what's wrong with your sister? I'm like, I don't know. I got to go do something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was annoying. So I ended up, like, quitting. Not because of that, but because whatever. That's pretty much it. Like, I was never, yeah, I never had that feeling of just like, oh, dude, my sister, I got to protect her. This is, and I'm like, fuck them. You know what I'm saying?
I got 13 of them. So.
You got too many. You got too many. You can't protect them all, dude.
And do their own thing. You feel me? Whatever. They don't protect me. Not playing. Nah, but I don't know.
No, but it's at the same time. It's like, if one of those dudes were to put their hands on my sister, you know
of course,
like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm catching a murder charge.
Non-consensual,
you know
of course. You know
yeah.
Hey.
Like, you feel me? Like,
but somebody, okay, so when someone come up to you and be like, yo, I'm gonna be your stepdaddy, dog.
like just some random dude.
Yeah, he's like, yo, I'm trying to be your stepdaddy, dog.
He's getting split.
Twerp.
Oh, definitely he's getting split. He calls me a twerp. The hell, dude? He's getting knocked out.
You know what I'm saying? What if you came in the house one day, right, and you smell food, and you're like, man, that shit smell good as fuck, right? And then you go into the kitchen, right? You go to the fridge, you open it, right? And you think it's normal shit, right? You turn around, and it's just some dude in an apron, and he goes, "Hey there, Rusty," rubs your head.
You want to know what I'm gonna
waffle?
Do? You want to know what I'm gonna do? Be like, hold on there, pal. I'm gonna walk in here, get that big ass knife. I'm gonna stab him a couple times, and then I'm gonna get a waffle. That's what I'm gonna do.
What if her mom's like, "No, what are you doing?"
Well, she's getting stabbed too.
I walked in the wrong time.
No, dude. I'm just joking.
You walked in the right time.
I'm just joking. Nah, dude, because I don't know, dude. Because as far as I'm concerned, that's an intruder. Nobody told me nothing.
Facts.
You feel me?
Facts.
Like, he's getting hit with a baseball bat, dude. What do you want from me? Like, his kneecaps are getting broken.
Yeah, that's
Sorry, stepdad. What are you doing, stepdad?
well.
Ooh, you didn't like that one, huh?
That's one thing that I have in my mind. Like, if I see anybody that I
Stepdads?
don't no, if I see anybody in my house that I don't know, I'm like instantly attacking them, unless they're because I don't know who they are. They probably broke in.
And they're just making food for you?
Oh no, I'm not saying making food. I'm just saying in general. Like, if I see anybody in my house that I don't know, unless because usually no one's gonna be in my house alone unless the person who invited them is there.
Well,
You know what
I
mean?
understand that, but because what I gave them the scenario, they were doing something like they were let in.
No, well, that's the thing. I didn't know. I walked in at the wrong
He
time.
walked in, he even had a neighbor run on. He was making waffles and shit.
No, still getting stabbed.
He came up to him. He was just like, "Hey there, Squirt or Rusty, whatever. You want a waffle?" And
That's a reason to stab him by itself.
Hey, Junior.
Dude, I'm a grown ass man, dude. What do I look like getting a head rub and being called Rusty?
I feel like it's all bullshit. He'd be like, "Oh," he would have his anime eyes. Yes, I would like a waffle.
Are you saying that because I've never had a father?
Dad.
You never had a waffle before?
Nah, dude, I don't know.
On a quick side note, guys, I do not go in tonight.
You don't go into work today?
Yes.
Why not?
Well, like I mentioned earlier, it was slow. So I called. I basically called. I'm like, I wanted to call and say,
You really need me.
hey, I'm calling for the bread because I get the bread, you know. But yeah, do you really need me or whatever? But I blanked as soon as he picked up. I'm like, what was it? I just said, am I going to work today? He goes, yeah. Okay. Well, I'm just calling because of the bread. He's like, we don't need anything from the... I checked. I'm like, that's why you didn't call. Okay. I'm like, all right. And he goes, hold on. And I hear in the background. Psst, 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 psst. Hey, God.
Hey, you want that cunt in here?
What time is it? It's 5:30. All right. Well, I'll ask him later. All right. Hold on one second. Oscar. Victor's asking if he goes in. I don't know. Ask Oscar.
Fuck that.
Right, hold on. I'm walking. Hey, Roberto. He's outside of the phone. Okay. All right. Hello? Oh, hey, Victor. What's up? Do I go in today? Oh, let me ask. Are you kidding? No, because they were going around, but no one knew like the actual answer because Roberto wasn't there. So he gave the. So then finally, Oscar takes the phone and he goes, "Oh, hey, Victor. How was your trip? Yeah, good. All right, hold on." Hey, Roberto. Victor says he's going. Victor who?
I hope the mic picks that up, whatever you're saying.
Victor the Rosales. Yeah, so Roberto says you can take the day off if you want.
Only because he doesn't know who you are.
Probably.
Dude, Roberto's getting to that point where he's just like Dave now.
He's like, ah, fuck him.
Yeah, he's like, who? Who's that? He does what? He tells him to stay home.
No, he probably thought like it was different Victor.
Yeah, no,
like
probably.
somebody else.
Victor who? Victor Quien.
Yeah, like a customer. So I'm like, oh, he's asking, can we come in today? Like, whatever.
That's
why.
That makes sense.
And he's like, no, the waiter. Oh, how many are we? 3?
Real talk, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. If I get fired, bro, I'm going to the casino, dog, already. If not, just stick at Home Depot. I got my shit. You know what
But I
I'm
sell
saying?
my nudes online if I get fired.
Somebody sounds real close. What is that? It's my headphones.
I don't know.
For what? Me talking?
Victor,
Yo.
what were we talking about before, Victor?
We were talking about Victor.
No,
The last thing when I walked in, it was the
stepdad
cooking you
and shit.
waffles.
Like sisters and stuff.
Oh yeah. What's off limits to you?
On what?
Like
Look,
for
You
somebody.
can, like, for example, you can fuck anybody in my family except my mom.
Like what's that limit for you?
You don't want nobody pulling up on...
That's how it got in.
Oh, you can't fuck my grandma either. Well, I don't care. Well, just don't break.
That's just don't break her. Jesus Christ.
Because everybody has their own lives, you
Yeah.
feel me?
For Will, both of my parents.
Both of your parents. Okay. Sorry, Mr. Raul. I can't.
I remember this girl said, she used to threaten me. She'd be like, you better chill before I fuck your daddy. I'll pull up on it.
I wish a bitch would tell me that.
He probably fine as fuck. I'm like, shit, where you think I get it from?
No, honestly, it's just immediate family member.
I'll fuck your daddy.
If it's just a fuck, immediate family member.
Okay.
All of them? Not even Raul?
Yeah.
I kind of want to fuck Raul.
And you didn't let me finish.
Sorry.
I said just a fuck, you know?
Yeah.
If you're actually like interested, like if for whatever reason you actually are in love with my cousin for whatever reason.
What if they just want to fuck?
Still no. No, that's my friend. Fuck you. I only I can fuck him.
That's the thing.
Only I can fucking. Okay, would you be mad if it happened? Like, if I fucked your cousin?
Which cousin? Am I close with this cousin, basically?
I don't know, dude. What's her name?
Yes.
You would be mad if I did it?
What, the one?
Yeah.
No.
You wouldn't be mad?
No, it's cousins, dude.
Like, would
depends on
you
the
be
person,
mad if I didn't tell you?
Yeah, I would be mad if you didn't tell me.
Okay.
But I like you, so I'd be like, yeah, okay, go for it. You know what I mean? If it's someone that I don't like,
Okay.
I'd be like, no, hell no.
Like, what if Carlos did it?
Well, he has married, so that's out.
Well,
of the
he has
question.
married. So he said it like a disease. Well, yeah, he has married, so I don't know. I don't want to spread that shit.
So that doesn't even count. Plus, I like him too. So
Nah, but that's how we got into the conversation. Because I said like I was talking about my sister's boyfriends and shit, and how I don't really have that inclination of just like, or the
That's
feeling
my
of like
sister.
I gotta protect her or some shit like that.
yeah, for a weird reason, I'm protective over Fernanda, even though she's her own woman, whatever.
Yeah.
She already has kids and everything. But like anybody talks about, it, I'm like, hey, Hey,
Hey,
quiet you.
hey, quiet you.
hey.
But that's what I'm saying.
Settle
Like,
down.
For my sisters, I'm just like, no, whatever. They can handle themselves. You feel me? I'm not like.
Yeah.
With that being said, like I was
Right.
saying before, like if any one of their boyfriends was to put a hand on my sisters, you
Oh,
feel
that's
me?
completely different.
Yeah, it's over for them. You feel me? Like, but yeah, man, I don't know. My mom has a boyfriend now, so it's
Oh, so it's official. Their Facebook official.
I don't know. They're probably Facebook official, dude. I don't know. And that's so weird to me, dude.
I bet.
Just
I
because
meant if they come to you first. That's what I meant.
what do you, who
Like if for example, some guy he meets you, like he's hey, what's up, man? And then he's like, oh, he sees your sister or like your mom. He's like, let me put it, like he meets you first.
Is it someone like a friend
Because
or
if
something,
they meet
or is
them
it just
first,
a random
that's
dude?
not your business because you don't
Right.
know them. I'm
No,
saying
yeah, no.
you only know
so
them.
somebody
You only
that
know
I
them.
know.
You only know them after the fact. I'm saying someone who meets you first, and then
But
goes on.
someone who like
Who's
just
off limits then?
like a random guy would be like, "Oh, what's up, man? Oh, it's your sister."
or somebody you
down,
met,
like
like
that.
you just became
Like,
friends or whatever the fuck.
I mean,
So-
I tell them the same shit I tell y'all. You feel me? You can go ahead and try. I don't think you can get anywhere, but go ahead and try. You feel me? That's pretty
but
much.
then your mom is still off limits.
Yeah, my mom is still off limits.
Alright.
If one of you guys came
I'm
up,
asking for a friend. I forgot to say. I forgot that's a joke. And I was like, I remember. I'm asking for a friend.
nah, dude. Like if one of you guys came up to me and said, "Yo, I'm trying to fuck your mom," dude, I'm stabbing you guys. Like that's it.
What time is it? Hope your mom's not home.
Nah, she doesn't come home until 7.
Okay, good to know. What a setup. Where's that knife at?
Let me hide that real quick.
Man.
Oh, I didn't even stomach that.
Yeah, it don't matter to me.
Yeah,
Got
man.
13 of them. Pick one.
Pick one.
Yeah.
Shoot your shot, I guess.
Yeah, you want to pull up on my sisters?
No.
Go right ahead. Know what I'm saying? They look better than Rosie, tell you that now.
Jesus Christ.
Cheese and rice.
You're really sticking to this fucking cousin shit. It's like the whole incest thing.
That's just funny to me. I don't give a shit, dude.
Yeah.
Let them niggas do that shit, bro.
What are you doing, step bro?
All right, that was the question I was gonna ask you, right? You got that weird ass motherfucker cookie
Yo,
waffles, right?
and he has a
you
daughter.
didn't stab him,
And he has a daughter,
and he has a daughter.
and around your age, and
You
she's
pulling up?
And she's fine. Dude, if he can fuck my mom, like,
I can fuck his daughter.
I can fuck his daughter, dude. That's how it works around here. You know where we're from, dude? You know where the fuck we're from, bro?
What are you doing, guy?
Yeah, come on, dude. What are you doing, cousin? Like, come on, yo. Like,
Where you going, cousin?
where you going, cousin?
Oh man.
Nah, dude. Yeah, if he had a fine ass daughter, you feel me, and she was fucking with him, I'm like, yo, so I got a Luma noodle in my room, dog. Like I can set the mood. You feel me? Like I got fish in a tank. I don't even got fish. You feel me? Like
tanking a fish.
Got the fish fruit, dumping it on the TV and shit.
like, yeah, dude, fuck it. Like I probably wouldn't tell.
Oh, so if you want
me?
to
Like I wouldn't tell my
it would be
mom. Like, yo,
secretive.
I fucked your boyfriend's daughter, dude.
So
I
it's
would-
a secret
I'll tell your
thing that
mom.
you try to do.
I'll do it. I'll tell your mom. No, I wouldn't tell my mom, dude. I wouldn't tell dude either. Probably ruin their relationship.
Can you imagine if your mom told you to do it?
What if that's the point? What if you do that just to sabotage the relationship?
No, I wouldn't do that because I want to see my mom happy.
Okay, fair enough.
See, look at you.
What if
Victor.
you didn't like the dude?
Well,
All right,
if he
Rusty.
What if you wanted to fuck the dude
if he makes my mom happy, like I'll put up with it. Like it just.
and he made
I-
you a waffle
look,
first?
I-
You
I-
almost stabbed
look.
him.
Look, if it gets to that point where it's just like
Rusty?
I would pull him aside. I'm like, listen,
Don't call me Rusty.
if you call me Rusty one more time, I'm gonna fucking stab you with a rusty knife. You understand me?
And I'm gonna fuck your ex-wife.
All right, champ.
You feel
Calm
me?
down.
Dude, like that. They just set the boundaries. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'll fuck you up, G. Like
3 inches door open
Yeah.
at all time.
knock first. What was I gonna say? One thing. When I was working at the carpet place, my manager, one thing he used to hate all the time, like he would fucking blow up at anybody. If somebody called him buddy,
Mm-hmm.
It's disrespectful.
Yeah, you mentioned
like
that before.
yeah.
I hate pal.
It was because I never thought about it like it, like
Disrespectful.
yeah. He was like, and he would do it to like customers and whoever. You feel me? He was just like, and I asked him, I was like, oh, why don't you like that? He was like, because when somebody calls you buddy, they're basically saying like they have like an authority over you, like you're a little kid. And he's like, I'm not a little kid. I'm a grown man. You feel me? So I don't let anybody call me buddy. You know what I'm saying?
I feel I'm not.
I'm like,
hey,
well,
squirt.
I never thought about it like that. You feel me? Like,
Squirt.
and now I don't let people call me buddy. I once told Jober not to call me buddy. He's like, you're my buddy. I'm like, don't call me that.
But that's the thing.
No, yeah, I know.
For example, in Jailbird's point of view, at least for me, buddy is also friends, you know, and pal in that case.
But
too.
that's if we say like.
If I say it to you,
if it's
guys.
inclusive, like if I say we're buddies.
Yeah. If you're saying like, oh, me and him are buddies, or hey, buddy.
Yeah, like if we're talking.
If without that, it just sounds
Yeah.
demeaning. I've always saw it like that. You feel me? Like if you call me pal, I think you disrespecting me too.
Like it's basically the same thing as calling somebody a jit. Like, what's up, jit? Like, you're saying, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? You're a little boring somebody. Like, you feel me?
All
Like,
right.
and
No, well, yeah, that's why I mean
testing
like,
somebody's manhood, essentially.
I don't say it to
Especially if I
random
don't.
people. Is what I'm saying. I'm saying it to like if you guys, I would be like, hey, buddy, what's up?
Yeah.
Or what's up, pal?
Like if
but like at genuine, like you're my pal, you're my buddy. Not
I also
like,
hated the way you said buddy to him. I ain't gonna lie to you. It struck a nerve. I don't know why.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't mean it like that.
like
you don't say it.
if Gotti's homeboy came up to me like, what's up, jit?
yeah,
I would
no,
fucking kill him.
Definitely, definitely. He's not my buddy, so I don't say, "Oh, what's up, buddy?" You know,
You feel me? Like,
he's not my friend. He's not my pal. He's
like
not my homeboy.
yeah.
my squad, my fam. To be
It's just I don't know.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
I mean, like, I've definitely thought about it, like, with other words and shit, but, like, buddy has always been kind of one of those things. It's like, oh, yeah, that's
Then
my,
again, I
that's my
never
buddy.
say
That's
buddy.
that's my friend.
It's exactly that's the thing, but that's why.
Yeah.
I only say buddy in a form of a joke. Yeah. It's I think it was South Park. I think it was where it's like, all right, back up, friend. I'm not your friend, pal. I'm not your pal, buddy. I'm not your buddy, friend. You know, like
Yeah.
that back and forth banter thing.
But you see how
But they were Canadians, what it was, so they were trying to be friendly. It's like, I'm not your pal, friend. I'm not your friend, buddy.
I hate pal, I hate buddy, I hate bud, I hate fucking
That's what I'm saying,
The
dude.
problem, like,
Stick with squad.
I say
squirt.
I say bud, like, because when I used to talk to Maria and shit, we used to call each other bud. I'd be like, "What's up, bud?" You feel me? And I say bucko because I think it's funny.
Whoa, look at the air, bucko.
I think it's fucking hilarious.
Don't you know?
Just hear someone say, "Hey, bucko." I think it's so funny. But like I'll be saying like, "Oh, what's up, bud?" Bucko. just kind of catch myself.
It sounds like I don't know if you said little boy. It's a little boy. It's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I call this nigga his fat boy, but you know. Funny.
So if I came up to you next
But
time,
he calls me fat boy for everything.
if I came up to you next time and
big
say,
boy.
"Oh, what's up, Jit?"
My brother calls me big boy.
What
I
would you
wouldn't. I would laugh at you. One, because that's not your way of talking.
Jit.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And the thing about Jose is like he calls me fat boy for everything. He calls me a fat motherfucker for everything.
Yeah.
I remember. I don't know if I told you, but one time we came here. I think you were at work or something, and I was like, "Hey, you want to go for a walk?" And he was like, "You fat fuck."
Yeah.
And I was like, "What the fuck?" And that's when I realized I was like, "Okay."
Oh, he means it in terms of
Yeah.
endearment.
He really loves me.
He loves me, my hero.
That's all I have.
Yeah, man. I don't know. It's a weird
It's weird science.
science.
Kenny never liked it when I say buddy to him.
Yeah, it's disrespectful.
No, he because we had a dog named Buddy.
So you
And
call
so
him a dog?
so-
Call him a dead dog?
No, like I said, what's up, buddy? Like, well, then again, in that term, he was my little nephew. Like,
Yeah,
he
he's
was
still
actually a
your
kid.
little nephew.
No, but he was an
Exactly.
actual little kid, is what it was. So I called him Buddy.
And you
Yeah,
know,
okay. Now I see where you guys are coming from. Now I
that's
think
why you
about
called
it.
him Buddy, though.
Yeah.
Because he was a little kid.
But he was all yeah. You're right. But like, it was a term of endearment too.
Yeah, but you know, again, like you used to be a boy at one point. I don't know when. It was like, but you know, when we was kids,
Back when Victor was a boy, buddy wasn't invented yet. The word buddy
we
wasn't
wanted
thought
to
of
be,
yet.
like seen as like big kids. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So like when it's like, hey, they're rusty air square. Hey, get off me! I'm
Yeah, I
a grown
guess.
man.
No, I guess.
Got a
No, but
slingshot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I never liked when my mom and dad said like patojos. I'm like,
Patojo?
Yeah. I'm like,
I hate that word.
yeah. I'm like,
Patojo.
But they don't use it in Honduras. They don't.
no.
But it
patojos?
sounds like an insult.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't
I
like-
never liked Ching Wing.
Chewing.
Chewing.
Yeah, Ching
It's
Wing.
funny.
I never like being called that.
It's an insult because that's
Yeah.
what is a connotation. Chewing, squinkle. That's how we're doing it, I think. Or like pato.
Patojos.
I hate patojo, man, because we have a thing called where we see a girl
Mm-hmm.
and they out here walking barefoot in the fucking desert or wherever the fuck, and they have that inclination, like that's their image.
Yeah.
We call them pata rajada. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's a pata rajada. You know what I'm saying? Like she over here dragging her feet and shit. That's whatever. She drags her feet through like mud and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of person she is. You know what I'm saying? That's what I associate the word with, patojo. Like you saying I drag my feet. You know what you trying to say? I'm out here.
Well, that's not what it means, but
I know.
But I didn't like that connotation. Is what I'm saying. Niños, I can. Whatever.
Niños, calmate. Hijos de puta. Cabrones.
Now, on the opposite, when like an older lady calls me mijo, I like it.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That's what he said. Mi hijo.
Hi, mijo. You feel me?
Mijo,
Like
mi
with the
hijo.
soft little. ¿Quieres una tortilla, mijo? I like-
It has the my in it. You see? It's
I would
my.
love a tortilla. Thank you, abuelita.
It's inclusive. I hate that word too.
Inclusive.
Inclusive?
It sounds made up.
It sounds made up. It sounds made up.
It sounds made up when I say it.
Like unicorns and
You know what I'm saying?
Constitution.
Listen, I'm just a
Constitution.
and freedom. I don't know, man. There's a lot of things that just tick me off. Really grind my
really
gears.
grind my gears.
But I ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Who am I, right?
yeah.
I don't know. It's just because I've had traumatic experiences. I don't know. It's just I'm too paranoid, so I just take things the wrong way as soon as you say something. to
Yeah.
me, right. Just call me an asshole. Just get it over with. Stop. I hate
real.
the sneakiness of some words.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
Just say
feel
what
you.
you mean what you say. Right? Call me a bitch, asshole, whatever.
Say what you want to say.
What you say? How's it go?
What?
Boom, what you
Just
say?
What you say?
You know what I'm saying?
All that it only.
I don't want these
Man, well,
connotations.
Yeah, man.
Call me spick. Fuck it.
commies.
I
Those
guess.
commie spicks. A Russian and a Mexican.
They walk
Commie
into a bar.
Don't hide your racism. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Oh,
when
like
I-
that guy did at 7-Eleven?
Yeah.
Fucking racist bastard.
Like you,
For the
you,
audience at home, what happened to 7-Eleven?
You guy.
This guy. Okay. So me, Jose, and Victor, the three amigos,
That's us.
we went to 7-Eleven. We went to go buy some ice cream.
Like civilized men.
Yeah. So I go up.
It's a hot day.
It's a hot day in Florida.
It's all right.
So I go up and I pay for my ice cream. You feel me? And I'm waiting for Jose and Victor to pay for their shit. You know what I'm saying? Because they were still deciding. So I'm like, I'm going to go ahead and eat my little ice cream sandwich inside. You feel me?
You already paid for it.
Yeah, I already
It's your
paid
order.
for it. It's my property. You feel me? I own it. I could do whatever I want with it at this point. I could fuck if I wanted to. It's my prerogative. I paid for it. You feel me? So I'm eating it, and Jose comes up to me. He's like, "Oh, you got a spoon at your crib?" I didn't hear him, so I'm like, I just kind of smile at him, and he's like, "Well, motherfucker, do you have a spoon at your crib?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I got one." And then
Do you still have it?
and then it's in the freezer.
Okay.
And then the guy's looking at us while we're talking. I don't notice it immediately, but Jose keeps like looking over to him, and then he says, Jose goes, "I don't know if I want this ice cream or not."
When
Yeah.
people fucking stare at me, I gotta break the silence. Or it's the instinct. I swear, when people look at me, I say some of the stupidest shit. I was gonna say at first, I was gonna be like, "Can I help you? You want some ice cream?" Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I was gonna say, "There's a bomb in here," but because when people stare at me, I feel like they're paying attention. So I
Yeah.
want to say some outlandish
'Cause they
shit.
are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I kept my cool. I was just like, I don't know which one to get because I was tired. I wanted to break the silence because I looked at him for 10 seconds. He was looking at me. He was like, giving me that fucking the Daily Bugle look. You know what I'm saying?
He's a menace.
Give me pictures of Spider-Man.
He looked like that man too. You feel me? And
So
then-
he goes, Jose goes, "I don't know if I want this or not. I don't know if I want this or I want something else." While I'm eating my ice cream sandwich, you feel me? And then the guy goes, he turns to Jose, he's like, "Oh, if you don't like it, you could just take a bite and put it back. That's what this guy's doing," implying that I didn't pay for my shit and that I'm stealing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just because assuming because I'm brown. You know what I'm saying? And because we're brown.
There was two guys, or just
Yeah,
one
it was
guy?
two guys.
What the hell were they doing anyways?
They were standing in line.
It wasn't those guys. It wasn't those guys that were
that
just standing. They were just enjoying the Slurpee inside.
Yeah, no.
No.
Okay,
no.
that's
Those
why
guys
I
were
was-
waiting for the bathroom.
That's what I was thinking.
Those guys were waiting for the
So
bathroom. It was two different guys
Gotcha.
in the line
Okay.
for the register.
I was about to say like,
Before they left, they were just he said
Yeah.
that shit.
all right.
Yeah, then you can just do what this guy's doing, you know,
Like-
just to eat, try it and then put it back. If
What
you don't
did
like
you
it.
say? Did you
I didn't say anything. I was eating. I didn't peep what he
Gotcha.
was saying at
Okay.
first. I'm like, it wasn't until they were walking away where I'm just like, what did he mean by that? You feel me?
Yeah.
At first, I thought he was insulting me, like calling me a fat fuck. Like that wouldn't have been as offensive. Yeah, okay.
I just
get it.
went.
Fair enough.
I just went behind him and like I went in the line. I was just like, this guy knows the game. I'm like, you know the game. You know what I'm saying? I just, you know what I'm saying? Just continue this shit. You feel me? But yeah, I don't know. He kept looking at us and shit.
Yeah, man.
Whatever. I don't give a shit. I got my ice cream.
I also got my ice cream.
And 7-Eleven got their money, so everyone's happy.
Except
Corporate-
you. You
corporate
stole
America.
a Slurpee.
Are you? It's 7-Eleven. It's
Yeah, it's
free-
7-Eleven. You have to pay for it.
It's free Slurpee Day. Slurpee.
I guess. Is
I
it
literally-
what's the day that you can bring in your own cup?
Didn't they restrict that too because people like brought in outlandish things?
Yeah, they
People
brought
brought-
like the KFC
People
buckets.
people didn't bring a cup. They brought buckets and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for whatever reason.
Sir, it's not a cup.
Bring any cup.
Sir, it's not a cup.
Fill it up for like $1 or something. I don't know.
I guess.
Do people really want that much Slurpee?
Yeah, for real. Like, what are you gonna do with that
I
much
think,
Slurpee?
it's that mentality where it's like I can get as much as I want, free. All that
Yeah, but
stuff.
even then, you're not gonna drink all of it.
It's the all you can eat buffet thing.
Yeah, it's that mentality. It's like I want to take advantage of the system.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
the system that oppresses me. So
They say take whatever I want. I'm taking 20. If they say free Big Macs, you taking 10.
I don't think so.
Yo, fat ass.
I don't think I would.
I'm
take
taking 20 and I'm flipping 10. Eating 5 and saving the rest.
He says that like a Dr. Seuss book.
Do you know the shelf life for a Big Mac?
I don't give a shit what the
12
shelf
years,
life.
ain't it?
No, it's like half an hour, like 30 minutes.
I don't give a
Really?
fuck, dude.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Holy shit!
That means they're really fresh.
No, that means
What does that mean, sir? Really think about it.
Yeah, because if it was filled with like the preservatives and shit, it would last for
long as
12
shit.
years. Yeah.
uncooked. Sure.
Is that what preservatives do?
Yeah, preserve things until you.
No, I
actually use them.
assumed like even after.
The thing
No,
about
no.
Because don't they?
the
I
thing-
don't know what's going on.
the thing about it is a lot of people used to argue this point when it came to McDonald's would be like, okay, we've like kept this Big Mac in like a container of like like digestive fluids or whatever, and they'll show you like look how long it stays put together. Like they're insinuating that it had a long shelf life to show you that how long it stays in your system because it's bad for you.
I'm talking about.
So you flipping
Yeah,
it and saying that it has a short shelf life is really mind-boggling to me.
Well, that's. I
'Cause
don't
that
know.
means it's
I
not
haven't-
bad then.
That's what I'm saying. I haven't list.
Because
I
fucking
heard
fruit
this-
has
I heard this-
not that long either.
I heard this a long time ago.
I've heard it the other way where it
Where-
has
Yeah.
too long of a shelf
I
life.
thought it was too short of a shelf life. Whereas, like, once you obtain it, you only have half an hour before it's like, that's
Mush.
it. Like that's it. Like, don't even bother eating it. It's garbage.
Oh,
Even
like-
though it's already garbage, but
Oh, like bananas and shit.
I guess.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you really think about it, that's the example. That's the only example I can give you. Like fruits, they
I
don't
know.
have a long shelf life either.
I do know that, like, if you get a burger and you put it in the freezer, not freezer, the refrigerator, right?
Mhm.
Unwrapped and everything. And then, like, after, I don't know if it's a day or an hour, whatever. You take it out and, like, the fat, you can just see it coming out, like, white stuff all over.
That's with anything, no? You can do that with milk.
Not necessarily. Well, yeah, but the milk, it's pasteurized, so it stays longer.
Yeah, anything with oil does that. Vinegar.
I'll tell you what.
Not vinegar. What vinaigrette? What's the one that has the oil sit on top?
Oil.
And has the you mix it. It's like a dressing. Oil always sits on top.
Okay, I know what you're talking
They
about.
bring it into fucking preschools. Oh, look, oil sits on top.
This is gonna sound weird.
It's just oil in general.
I used to like oil.
Oil and water.
No.
I used to sip it out of a straw.
It's just oil in general. I'm telling you.
But I
'Cause you
I
can grill something,
actually
that'll be,
I actually like
cold Big Macs.
no
I hate
I actually like the McDonald's French fries like after they've been in the refrigerator for a day, and then like I like them also if like you reheat them.
No.
I know it's weird. I know it's probably gross, but I actually really like the taste. Like
I'm
just
used to
the reheated French fries.
I'm
and
used
shit.
to stale reheated French fries.
You know, people that don't never heard of that.
Never heard of what?
Keeping McDonald's a day after.
No,
Some people don't save it.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, but like it'll be like a situation like, oh, I don't know how to. For what it doesn't happen often.
No, I know.
You feel me? Like for the few times.
The thing is, I understand you completely.
Yeah.
I'm just saying nowadays it doesn't happen because we're fat fucks.
Yeah, exactly. Like if I see McDonald's in the refrigerator, I'm eating it. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm just surprised it was there in the first place.
Yeah, it'll probably be like my grandpa or something. He didn't, because my grandpa doesn't eat a lot. You feel me?
Yeah, my mom does that too, where she like she would buy a lot for the whole family or whatever.
Yeah.
And she would save her for later, or whatever she doesn't eat, save it for later, right? Or if I don't finish the fries, or she's like, "Oh, just put it in the fridge. I'll eat it later."
Yeah.
For food tomorrow.
Yeah. My grandpa, bro. Every time there's food, he waits until the next day to eat it. Like I rarely see him eat like fresh, like the food just made. Mm-hmm. It's weird.
Stop giving a shit is what it is.
Yeah.
It's all the same shit. Fucking pork cow when you heat it the next day also has that film on top.
Mm-hmm.
I've never reheated pork chop.
And that's grilled. I don't know, dude. Listen, man, it's food shit. I don't know, dog. Everything kills you.
I don't like leftovers. I guess that's what it's called.
I don't think
Like,
anybody really does.
Yeah,
but
no, I'm
people
not a
eat
big
'em.
fan. No, but even like, yeah, I guess.
Like I'm sure everybody would prefer a fresh cooked meal than.
yeah, you're right. I'm just saying, like, if I had the
Soup's
choice,
always good the next
I
day.
always like they would offer me like, "Oh, do you want this?" I'm like, "No, I'll just get something quick." And I like, and then let somebody else eat it.
The thing, like whenever my grandma's here, she'll do that. Like, she'll be like, "Oh, there's chicken, and then I made some rice. There'll be like chicken from yesterday.
And some rice
she made rice today,
Yeah.
and there was like some beans left over, and like she'll make this plate of just like some of it's
Fresh
leftovers, and it like I hate it. I hate
when people leave leftovers in the first place and don't eat it. It'd be a week, and it'll be like 3 different things in that.
Yeah,
bitch.
you might as
It'll
well
be
just
like, I
throw
ate
it
this
away
on
at that
Tuesday.
point,
I ate
yeah.
this on Wednesday. Like, what the fuck?
You want to know what pisses me off?
Really
grinds my
What
gears.
pissed me off as a kid? Not as a kid, but like just like in my late teens,
My youth.
Yeah. My mom would make food. You feel me? And she would make like, because when my sisters used to live here, you feel me? She would make a lot of food. You feel me? I would eat. My sisters would eat. And there would be food left over. You feel me? And then she would eat. My grandpa would eat. There would still be food left over. And then I would be like, oh, well, I mean, everybody already ate, so I'm going to go get some more.
plate.
Yeah. And then she would get mad. She's like, don't eat all of it. I'm like,
Everyone ate.
everyone ate already. She's like, well, don't eat all of it. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I grabbed my little extra, you feel me? Put the rest away. And then a couple of days later, she would complain, like, oh, I make all this food and nobody ever fucking eats it. I'm like, fuck you, first of all, because I would have eaten that shit for everybody. She used to do that shit all the time, and that shit just doesn't cook at all. So,
Yeah, fuck this shit.
yeah, fuck this shit.
It's a lose-lose.
Lose-lose situation.
She just ate it.
I should have.
Go back. Go back in time.
Go back in time.
Why don't you eat it the next day?
I don't know. I was busy.
I don't like leftovers.
Then I don't know. I don't know why I didn't eat it.
Because she made you food by then.
Yeah. No. It's yeah. Like I don't know.
Yeah, Fernanda has a problem where like she makes a lot of food for the kids, even though she knows and I know and everyone knows that, especially Camila doesn't eat a lot.
Yeah.
Kenny will eat a little bit and then not finish it, and then later he'll be like, "I'm hungry," and he eats cereal. That's his favorite thing, cereal. What cereal's good.
Don't buy cereal.
Same thing. All the kids, they don't eat, and then if she does eat, it's a little bit, and then she complains like, "I gotta do this, I gotta do that." She goes to work, and she doesn't eat. So she makes a lot of food, and most of it just gets thrown away.
Mm.
And then like before, I'd be like, "Oh, let me get some," but it just became a hassle sometimes where it's like, "I'll let the kids eat first and all that stuff," right? And then like out of pettiness, I'm like, "I'm not gonna eat your food,"
Yeah, man.
And then it literally came to the point where like at the end of the night, I take whatever, And that whole mentality, like, if she complains, I'll be like, oh, the roaches ate it. Because blame the roaches because you left them out anyways.
Yeah, the thing is, bro, it's like my mom's cooking is just fucking phenomenal. Cause she's like a chef. You know what I'm saying? She's for real. She's like her whole life.
She's
been cooking. Yeah,
Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah. Like, and the food she makes is just. That's why I'm fat now. You feel me?
That's why.
Yeah, that's why.
Bro, it's just the food she makes is just too good not to eat it right there. You feel me?
Sure.
And like now that she doesn't cook at all, it's like when the few times she does cook, it's like, yeah, this is the stuff right here. This is the good stuff.
Stuff
It's the stuff.
You want some food? Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Damn, dog. It's hard out here.
And my grandma's been getting lazy.
We gotta learn how to cook.
I know how to cook.
Do you?
I do.
Do you?
How come you never make me a good dinner?
Because you don't want to buy the ingredients. What the fuck do I look like? Do I look like Gotti and Ari? They just go off and buy a whole bunch of shit for you fat fucks and they just watch you eat it and then fucking play with myself? No.
That's what a good chef does.
You want me to fucking cook for you? Buy me this shit and I'll
That's how I
cook
know-
it.
That's how I know he's not
Yeah?
a good cook.
Fucking do buy the shit.
He's a shit cook.
All right.
You're trying to bait me. You're trying to bait me right now. He's a shit cook. No, I'll prove it to you, man. I'll cook right now.
What can you make? A souffle? Can you make a souffle?
Souffle.
Baked Alaska.
Baked Alaska. Nah, don't ask me to cook seafood, dude. Because I don't eat seafood, so I don't know how to cook it.
All food is seafood. You see the food, you eat it.
I thought he was gonna give me this
Yeah,
crazy
yeah,
ass
yeah.
theory, bro. Oh, I've never thought of it that way, right? Right.
You know all nauticals.
There's H2O molecules in the air. You know what I'm saying? We're surrounded by water. 70% water. I don't know.
What is that to see?
Sea chicken. I see chicken.
Tuna?
Tuna fish.
The chicken of the sea, right? It doesn't taste like chicken. It
Well,
tastes
I think it's because there's plenty of it.
Yeah,
That's
probably.
what they mean?
That's what they call that.
Either that, the consist. I don't fucking.
No, it's
No.
the first reason. Because there's so much of it.
iguana tastes like chicken. That's
I've heard.
crazy.
So I've heard.
I've never actually had iguana.
It's crazy how like
Saw Pablo fucking cooking a fucking
Like-
iguana on the grill.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
like you don't. It's two different things, but they taste exactly the same.
I
That's
think
what's crazy about it. That it's genuinely the same.
that moment. Well,
It always comes back to food, doesn't it?
Right.
again, we're fat as fuck.
I
We
had
respect.
I had lamb one time. It was so gamey. I think was it lamb? I don't know
What
something.
is gamey exactly?
Like you can
Like
taste
grass fed.
Yeah. Well, not necessarily. I don't know. It tastes weird. Like it doesn't taste like the shit we eat now.
That's right.
Tastes different, so it's gamey. Gamey.
Because the thing about it, pork or like pig, pig, chicken, cow are all feed.
Poultry, beef.
You feel me?
They're fat
And pork. They're all fed certain things by the people who butcher them. You feel me? Meanwhile, shit like elk and like deer eat the natural grains and grasses. So the way that their bodies absorb, digest, and build the fat over the meat is different from like the shit that they feed from domestic animals.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? And that's where the gaminess come from.
Oh.
From all the different plants that they eat, because they're not just eating grass. You feel me? They eat like, you feel me? They eat from the bushes and like different berries and shit like that. You feel me? They're not just eating the oats and different seeds that they feed these domestic animals.
Interessante.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
and that's why different animals have different flavors depending on the region they're in.
Yeah.
Like it's all gamey. You feel me? But it's still different flavors because not every animal eats the same shit.
All right, so if you give like a chicken like some Mexican food or something,
Are they gonna taste like a Mexican guy? I don't know, dude.
guy, no, like Mexican food. Yeah, we love it, you know?
If you just feed them fucking enchiladas all day,
Yeah,
I don't know, dude.
Or if you feed them another chicken,
Feed them another chicken, they just taste like double chicken squared.
or you give them a bottle of like marinade or something like that.
I don't think it works like
They
that.
give him
I don't think it's
premeditated,
Stuff a bottle of wine down its gooseneck.
marinated. You know what I'm saying?
When are we gonna hunt and cook our own food?
We're gonna eat
Like-
people.
deer meat for dinner style.
You can do that.
Yeah,
You're not interested in doing that?
I'll watch.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to do it in front of me,
Listen, man.
Like you wouldn't eat it?
I'm with people.
I'd try it. Yeah, like if you can,
Like hypothetically speaking, we go out camping one day.
as long as you promise not to shoot me.
No, like a genuine thing. Like, listen, we're gonna eat. You know, we can either eat the fish that we can catch or the elk that I saw over there.
Yeah,
Hypothetically, you know.
The elk
That
I
we-
saw over there.
You wouldn't eat it, or you would?
I would.
I'll eat whatever you prepare, wherever I can see you prepare.
Like
Hey, hold
What's
its
the
neck
name
for
for
me.
that?
Would you hold it?
Huh?
Would you hold its neck?
Sure, man. If it's not alive,
No, it's dead already. That's what I'm
creeps
saying.
me out.
yeah, man.
It's dead already.
I don't like fishing. I feel like I'm gonna hurt the animal.
Fish
Says the
don't
guy
feel pain.
holding the skull of a moose.
Fish don't feel pain.
I think. Do they not?
Fish don't feel pain.
I think they do.
I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not, dude.
Plants feel pain.
Emotional. I
You hear
guess.
that? You hear that? You veggies.
You veggies. Yeah, man.
Tofu.
That's why. Like, going back to like the game and shit. That's why like, when people eat alligator, like they'll say it tastes like chicken, but like kind of fishy at the same time because alligators eat fish as well. They
And
don't
chicken?
just- yeah. Well, they eat chicken. Yeah, I'm sure, but they eat fish also. Because, and that's just how it is.
That's just the way it
We
is.
eat everything.
How do we taste?
Either we taste real good or real bad.
I wouldn't imagine we taste good, dude.
Yeah.
At least to ourselves.
You ever want to try human meat?
No.
I gotta see
Not
you prepare
really.
it. Gotta see you prepare
Not
it.
really interested.
I'm not interested either, but I gotta see you prepare it. If you say, "Hey, yo, this body got will in it or something," I don't know. Like, I'm like, all right, how much of it? You know what I'm saying?
How much
cut the
of
fat
it?
off? I don't want that shit.
What if someone serves you like food and you're like, "Wow, this is the greatest thing I ever ate." Like, what is this? This isn't beef. What is this? It's like, oh, it's my own secret recipe.
Then I'll turn into a cannibal,
My
Turns out,
grandma or something.
turns out, it's chicken.
Evil chicken.
Evil chicken.
You think there'll be a point in time where we have to
And the chicken ate the brother.
we would have to dive into eating our deceased?
Like the old English people used to do?
Yeah. Where it'd be like, all right, like you have the option: funeral, casket,
Or eat them.
or eat them.
I don't think so. I don't think that's ever going to be a thing.
Where recycling gets so good to the point where we recycle ourselves.
I mean, our
I don't
bodies
know
already
about that, dude.
decomposed.
Yeah, our
don't
bodies are already...
Our bodies decompose already. So
Yeah, but you know,
Well, you know, just... You want to try your grandma one... Oh. Hold on 2 minutes.
you ever saw
what's bad about it?
you ever saw the idea where people they're like, dude, instead of burying people horizontally, let's just bury them vertically. We save
Yeah, I've seen
space.
that, yeah.
And if the rapture happens, it's like missile silos just
Wouldn't it be the same thing all flat?
because they will float up.
No, I'm saying like, just
Stack them?
yeah, it's the same.
But they don't stack.
And plus, people are at different heights. I'm thinking too much for some bullshit that somebody said on the internet.
The face of realization was fucking priceless.
Sorry.
Wait.
I don't know, man. I just I like to think about shit. You give me a scenario, I'll be like, all right, let's
Yeah,
break this
man.
down. Let's get to the bottom of this. You know what I'm saying?
Isn't it like when you eat human
When you eat meat,
when you eat human meat, like the people who have, like they get a taste for it, like and
it's a
then
taste they cannot crave.
That's
anymore.
anything.
no, but I'm saying like it's different because you're eating like isn't that how mad cow disease?
No,
Yeah.
mad cow disease comes from when they eat the brain of their own kind.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
You don't eat the brain
Why not?
why not?
because it gives you mad fucking cow disease.
But then, but we're not cows.
you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying
we're
no,
I'm
we're
human.
We're humans.
I eat animals.
the reason why there's mad cow disease is because we fed their like cow brain to cows.
Right.
So if you if you feed pig brain to pigs, they get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That's any animal. You feel me? So if we eat our own brains, we're gonna get fucked
We're
up.
zombies.
But
I just cracked the
That's
code.
why zombies like brains.
Dude, you know what this means? We can be on like National
Science.
Geographic.
that means they're just crazy.
Science.
But
Are you saying zombies are crazy?
Yeah.
That's sexist.
there's people there's people who eat like cow brain and shit like that, goat brain. No, they don't fuck them up. This is when they eat the brain of their own kind, they get fucked up. That's that shit.
What do you think rhino tastes like?
Elephant.
Extinct.
What do you think elephant tastes like? Yeah, it's a shame, dude.
Yeah.
Damn shame.
Tough. I would think so. Like
Probably.
You want to be able to take a bite out of it.
Probably. That's how I imagine like a lot of predators are. Like the meat is tough. Tough meat.
Yeah, because it's all muscle.
Yeah.
So you want to eat a fat guy?
No, I want to eat a buff guy. It always comes back to the gay stuff. Huh?
I don't know why I find that funny.
Because he wants to eat them.
You want to eat me? I'm not buff, dude.
He'll eat
I mean,
you
I'm
out.
chiseled, but I'm not buff.
He'll eat you out. Chin first.
out, nigga.
The downslope begins.
I think this is a pretty good place to cut it, no?
Why? What's up? You saw something?
No, I ain't seen nothing.
You want to get your rocks off?
No.
How long are we in?
He was thinking about eating Victor. Then he was like,
Yeah, then I got a
do
stiffy.
something. We're an hour. No, we're 2 hours and 15 minutes.
2:15.
Longer than we usually go for, no?
Well, our latest ones are kind of an hour now. I mean, 2 hours.
It's always been 2 hours, dude. It's like off topic. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
2 hours is a good length, I think.
Yeah, it's always a good line. There's people who go for 30 minutes.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I agree with Will that this might be an appropriate time.
I
No, I
mean,
know.
we already reached the jump off.
I know,
Yeah.
but I'm telling you why we stopped.
Okay. I don't give a fuck.
I'm letting the audience know. They're like, what?
I think this was a good episode, dude. I think this was a pretty funny one,
I
dude.
mean, it was
Affirmative.
Cool,
Affirmative.
I'd rather go to the mall and lurk on bitch ass.
Look at my bitch ass.
All
How's
right,
that go?
guys. Thank
Huh?
you so
How's
much
that go?
for listening
Oh,
to
you
this
mean
podcast.
the chewy?
Yeah,
the
how's
chewy
that go? Do you
skit?
remember it?
Oh, damn, dude. Where was it?
America's Most Blunted one.
I don't have that one on my phone, dude.
It starts off with, yo, you caught that new Triz album, or Chewy and Triz album? Nah. How did it go?
No, it's like, I mean, it's cool and all.
I mean, it's
Like,
cool
You
and
heard, that
all.
you heard that new Chewy and Triz shit? I mean, it's cool and all, but I'd rather be at the mall looking at bitches.
And then he was like, I follow this one.
Yeah, I followed this one fatty. I was following at the mall and followed into a car.
Dude, what the fuck is wrong with you, right? Like
Yeah,
that.
something like that. We're missing a lot of bits there.
Yeah.
You know, I pulled up. I got the number.
No, that was a
I
different
stole
one.
the
I
number.
stole. I got a Facebook.
And the Facebook.
I got the number.
I got the number.
Oh, how you see the Facebook? I think I got it here. Should I play it?
I didn't
Sure,
know
why
that.
not?
Or is
Sure,
it
yeah.
copyright?
No.
do we-
It's a skit. Yeah, it probably is copyright.
This is fair use. We're reacting to this. Fair use.
Fucking standing in line at Dimples for like 2 hours.
You locked it, idiot.
Sorry.
Idiot. Yeah, you have a vibrator in here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get this fucking AMB2. I don't even know if I want this shit anymore.
I don't think this is it.
But Obi was like,
That's AMB 2. I'm
Yeah,
talking about one.
AMB one.
I just put skit, dude. Hold on.
Oh, just hold on. We're going home.
It was named after a song, ain't it?
I can't find it.
I'm about to look this up if we're really serious about this.
Is it lurking?
Yeah.
Yep.
There it is.
Yeah, so I was with Celty and Tom. Oh, we're just fucking listening to this new Trey shit. How is it? I don't know, it's cool, but I just kept thinking about like I just much rather go lurk on bitches, you know? What? I seen this bitch at the mall and she had the fat fatty and I was just trying to fucking follow her to her car. Dude, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Okay.
We had it pretty much all wrong. remember when
We used to know that like
yeah, by
memory.
heart.
Yeah.
And
They were
now
younger
We used to
then.
recite it like an anthem.
Yeah, and then
We did a little remix.
we
to
lost
it.
faith. So thank you for listening to the Fortnite podcast. As always, I'm your host.
Co-host.
I'm your host.
Co-host.
I'm your host.
Co-host.
I'm your co-host. Will, thank you. Victor, thank you. Jose, I'm all right for joining.
We'll see you guys next time.
And as always, let me hear you say it, audience.
Wackadoodle.
You are the white screen.
Wackadoodle.
Tú eres un screen blanco. Blanco? Wait, fuck.
Blanco.
You're a white screen.
Got it.
Got it.
Got it.